Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the SMSU Mustangs will be taking on the Northern State University Wolves. Hey everybody, I'm Matt Callahan alongside my broadcast partner here, Paul Vold. And Paul, we got two teams coming in off losses, big losses as well. So what are you looking for the Mustangs to do here in this game? Your three keys to the game.
My three keys to the game so far is the offense to get rolling. Northern State allowing 38.7 points per game in the three games this season. So I'm looking forward. Also, Nathaniel Hewitt actually and Ty Stephenson start in the starting lineup. Hopefully they will help the offense get rolling for the Mustangs. Also looking forward to special teams as well. Northern State is stout on special teams, so helping Donovan Woods and Kevin Parks to help those two sustain some manageable returns. And also third down conversion. Northern State allowing 51% third down conversion this season is also going to be a huge factor for the Mustangs, so we'll look for them to take advantage of the Wolves on third down.
All right, we'll definitely look out for that during this game here, Paulie. And just a couple more things as well. Today is Ag Ball for Southwest Minnesota State University. It concludes a celebration of agriculture in Minnesota and numerous events for both kids and adults. Proceeds generated by the Ag Ball will fund scholarships and programming for worthy SMSU student athletes and young people who will dedicate their careers to business and agriculture, environmental science, and the food industries. So all-time for the SMSU Mustangs is they are 3-4 all-time in Ag Ball games. They lost the last two against St. Cloud State and the University of Mary. But as we stand up here for the national anthem, we'll take a 2-minute break here on this KSSU TV, and we'll catch it. We'll be back with Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
Your heart rate's a little fast.
Cause of death, acute myocardial infarction.
Have you tried a weight loss program?
Likely caused by type 2 diabetes and heart disease.
Still smoking?
Victim's lungs are black and scarred.
You can get a physical exam now, or you can get one later. Use our free risk calculator and talk to your doctor. Lower your risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease and live a healthier life.
What's it like when you hear your calling? Will you ignore it? Or will you listen? What if it calls you to go halfway around the world? To serve people you've never met? What will you do when you hear your calling? Peace Corps, life is calling. How far will you go?
Hey, Barrett! Look, Timmy's in trouble again. I told you to stay out of here! Come on, loser!
Someone should do something. Oh, you never see that happen.
If you see abuse or neglect, learn what you can do at BeHumane.org.
They say America's the land of opportunity. But today, 1 out of every 6 children lives without enough. That's nearly 13 million of us living below the poverty line, struggling every day just to hang on. This is America. Together, we can do so much. Will you help? Go to povertyusa.org today and get involved.
And we are back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center here at SMSU, otherwise known as Southwest Minnesota State University. And the Mustangs are going to kick off the ball and the Wolves will receive. So Paul, you're talking about some of the special teams for Northern State. So what do you think the Mustangs have to do to prevent them from getting some good yardage on this return?
Well, it all starts off with the players themselves and how they develop down the field, getting past blocks of the front and secondary blocks from Northern State.
Yes, definitely. And Mike Wink will kick off for the Mustangs. And the Mustangs coming off a tough loss against UMD, 38-7. Coming back home here at Ag Bowl here in Marshall, Minnesota. So the Mustangs look to get back on track to go 2-2, as well as the Northern State University Wolves. And here's the kickoff. We're underway, and he'll take a touchback. And here comes the Northern State University offense, Paul. Looks like we got Jared Jacobson back in under center. 5'11", 200 senior. And it looks like he's going to try to get this offense back on track. They had a tough loss against Augustana, didn't really pass the ball well. So what are you looking for to see the adjustments that the Northern State the Wolves will make?
Well, it all starts with the quarterback play itself. If he and his receivers can get back on time, as you can see right now, we got trips left of the formation.
Got trips left, and back to pass goes Jacobson. It's a nice screen. Number 34 with a nice catch and a couple yards. Good job by the Mustangs to make sure that play didn't go any more longer. Zach Barber with a nice catch and grab. So now, Paul, we just learned that A.J. Page will be out of the game as well. He has an ankle injury. So how is this going to – it looks like Zach Werner is going to be in for him, and it looks like he's going to try and get some pressure on Jacobson today.
Yeah, definitely. We're definitely going to miss A.J. Page's ability to get off the edge and put pressure on the quarterback.
And Werner is a redshirt freshman, 6'5", 260, so he can back up A.J. Page for sure. So we got another run. Excuse me, we have one run by the Huskies. Short gain. Number 21, Steven Anderson, sophomore, 5'9", from Breckenridge, Minnesota, went to Breckenridge High School. It is now 3rd and 5 for the Wolves. So what do the Mustangs have to do here, Paul, to make sure they don't get this first down?
Well, they got to be able to match up man-to-man with the receivers and the backs coming from Northern State as well. Jared Jacobson is looking to create something here for the Wolves early on in this game.
Looks like the Mustangs are showing blitz, and they will blitz. Jacobson's
He's
going to
run.
And it looks like he got the first down there, Paul.
Just enough there.
So it looks like Jacobson has some scrambling ability. So maybe the Mustangs will throw in a spy here, Paul. What do you think?
Yeah, especially on that last play there. Jacobson saw nothing was there to throw, so he just tuck and ran. Good play there by the quarterback.
The Mustangs running a 3-4 defense. Looks like a read option here. And it'll go for about a 5-yard gain. Erlinson, the ball carrier again. His second rush. His first rush went for 3 yards. And the Wolves are moving the ball along right now. About 2nd and 5. In the shotgun. Jacobson.
Looking to pass.
Throwing it short to his big tight end. And he'll get the first down. Nice catch by number...
I believe that was 85.
Yes.
Connor Doherty.
Nice catch by Connor Doherty. Senior for the Huskies. Looks like he's a tough guy to bring down there, Paul. The Mustangs have got to keep him in check.
Definitely. He's a big guy, being 6'3", 250. That's a big man to handle right there.
Play action by Jacobson. He's going to go deep. And it is nice defensive pass play by Andrew McReynolds.
He stayed with him right there. Little ticky-tacky at the end, but he looked back and found the ball, and he was able to swat it right out of the hands of the receiver there.
Yes, definitely. You look at Andrew McReynolds as a punt returner and a kick returner as well, but he can cover the best of the best coming through the NSIC. So we got Jacobson in shotgun again. Erlinson to his right. We'll give the handoff to Erlinson. He'll get about 4 yards on that play. Looks like that'll be his 3rd carry of the game. Alex Burton on the tackle for the Mustangs. Looks like the Mustangs are trying to prevent the big play, but it looks like the Wolves are getting comfortable with the short gains here, Paul. So do you think they'll probably take another shot here deep, or they probably go short?
I'd probably go short again if I was Northern State. Try to get that first down, but you know, in this game, you just never know.
You just never know. And then we got Jacobson calling out an audible here. And he got his big tight end, number 85, Connor Doherty. Goes for him, and it's incomplete. Nice job by Donovan Woods to deflect that pass down. It's 4th and 5 for the Wolves, and it looks like they're going to go for it. Paul, what do you think of it?
Very risky early on, only 38% for Northern State early in this season on 4th down conversion. Try to catch SMSU on their heels, perhaps.
Man in motion. Jason.
That's a false start.
We got a false start on the Wolves, and it looks like it'll back up. Back them up.
That'll change the play call.
Looks like they're going to punt, or no. Yes, they will.
Yes, they will go ahead and punt.
And it looks like Andrew McReynolds will take the punt here. Been very successful for the Mustangs over the years, and now he looks like he's going to try to bring this back or let it go as a touchback. Looks like we got Adrian Krupka on the kick.
Good high punt there.
McReynolds will field it and he'll run. He's got some blockers. He's making moves.
Coming on the other side.
He's making moves. He's got some space. Nice
one man to beat
by the Mustangs. He's got one man to beat. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown, Andrew McReynolds.
Beautiful right there. Key to the game right there.
Wow, Andrew
Special teams right there.
What a play. I couldn't believe that. I think that's about a 91-yard punt return right there, Paul.
Beautiful. The cutback by McReynolds at the 20-yard line, cuts back, gets perfect blocks, as we talked about in pregame. Definitely helped out McReynolds there for the score.
89-yard touchdown return for Andrew McReynolds. And now Mike Wink will attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. And now the Mustangs are up 7-0. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll be back here on KSSU TV watching some Mustang football. And we are back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center, where the Mustangs, Andrew McReynolds takes an 89-yard punt return to the house. Great blocking on that play, Paul, and one heck of a play by Andrew McReynolds. He's always a threat to take it back, and there he goes again.
Absolutely. Andrew McReynolds, new school record, as we were just informed by Kelly Loft, for the punt return for the touchdown. An absolute beautiful play by the Mustang special teams and Andrew McReynolds.
I mean, he had just great blocking on that play. You saw Tyler Flood just annihilate at least one of the Wolves players right there, and I mean, it was just great blocking and team. I mean, you gotta give kudos to Mr. Andrew
Absolutely,
McReynolds
I could see
play.
as well. Northern State came right towards the ball, about the 20-30 yard line on the opposite side of the field, not really securing the edge and allowing the Mustangs to get blocks, contain, and let McReynolds run all the way to the end zone.
And you look at McReynolds as well, and he can field kicks and he can defend guys. I mean, he's an all-purpose player here for the Mustangs. So here comes Jacobson back out, and his stats on the game: he's thrown for 2 completions, 4 attempts, 16 yards, and here's another run. Nice minimal gain by Erlinson. His 4th attempt on the game. The Mustangs have been doing a pretty good job of keeping minimal gains here, because the Mustangs did give up a lot of yardage against UMD last week there, Paul.
Absolutely, that's where it all starts. Those front defenders right there, really securing the run so far. Hopefully it doesn't lead on to the big play down the field passing.
Jacobson, another read option play, and another big hit by number 4 for the Mustangs, Alex Oliver, Jr. from Elk Run Heights in Iowa.
He made his presence known on that hit right there.
Yes, definitely. So we got about a 3rd and 5 here for the Wolves. The Mustangs have been doing a pretty good job on 3rd down. They stopped them on 1, and then they let one go, but that's all right. 50%, not too bad. Jacobson calling out another play. Jacobson will roll out. He's
good
looking
pressure
for a
right there. Oh.
Finds his receiver, number 19, and he'll get a first down and a little bit more at about the 49-yard line. Nice catch by Jared Hannigan, wide receiver, 6'3", senior out of Aberdeen, South Dakota. So the Wolves are convert on another 3rd down here. The Mustangs are still trying to figure out what their game plan is. It looks like the Mustangs are doing a pretty good job so far.
Yeah, definitely. Jacobson showed poise on that one as he had 2 defenders right behind him, threw a strike right to his receiver for the big gain.
And Erlinson will take the ball again in a minimal gain. Looks like Jacob Bledsoe and most of the linebackers are getting in on those. Looks like there's those inside zone plays they're calling. They're stuffing them and they're not letting them get more yardage.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Jacobson in the pistol formation now.
Try to get him on the hard count there.
Three of 5 passing for Jacobson, 37 yards. Number 34 on the screen route, and looks like he'll get the first down. He'll across the 40-yard line. Zach Barber on the catch again, his 2nd catch of the game.
Just threw a quick pass right there from Jacobson out to Barber, and let Barber do all the work by getting the first down there, moving the chains.
8:43 left in the 1st quarter. And the Wolves are moving along here on the Mustangs, but looks like the Mustangs aren't giving up those big plays like they did last week. Another minimal game by Erlinson, his 7th attempt.
They're definitely continuing the run early here with Erlinson.
Looks like they might go a little play action here, Paul. You think so?
I would definitely, if it's in my playbook, I would definitely go for it right now. You have the Mustangs looking for the run and definitely try to hit one of the receivers down the sideline perhaps.
And Tom Dosh is the head coach for the Wolves. In his 5th season, his career record is 18-29 and 43-46 overall. Another pistol formation for Jacobson.
Play action.
Play action right there, and he finds his...
Hit the tight end.
Finds Doherty again, his 2nd reception on the game. And the Wolves are moving along here. They did some play action, and the Mustangs caught a little off guard there, Paul.
Yeah, they definitely had the play action set up right there perfectly. Had the defense fooled, thought they were going to go run in that pistol formation, and Northern State took advantage.
And here comes Jacobson back out. Looks like they got a heavy tight end set here. And off to Erlinson again. Looks like he's got a corner.
Oh, there's
Great
a
block,
hold.
and he'll score. Touchdown, Wolves on that play. So Erlinson breaks free for a touchdown here, Paul. Just kind of tell us how the blocking was on that play.
Yeah, Zach Barber, number 34, had Casey Hertz, the safety, him one-on-one, and I thought there was a bit of a hold there. Thought I saw a little jersey tug, but was there to block him enough for Erlinson to get the corner of the pylon.
And here comes kicker Adrian Krupka. Nathan Shaw is on the kick. Kick is up, and it is good. And the Wolves tied up here, Paul, and we'll be watching more Mustang football here on KSSU TV. 30-second break.
Your heart rate's a little fast.
Cause of death, acute myocardial infarction.
Have you tried a weight loss program?
Likely caused by type 2 diabetes and heart disease.
Still smoking?
Victim's lungs are black and scarred.
You can get a physical exam now, or you can get one later. Use our free risk calculator and talk to your doctor. Lower your risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease and live a healthier life.
And we are back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. And that drive for the Wolves was 8 plays, 75 yards. Total time of possession was 3:48. Nice touchdown run by Erlinson. So, Paul, Mustangs let up a touchdown here, but it looks like the offense hasn't come out yet, so we haven't seen anything from the offense. But what are you expecting the Mustangs to do offensively here?
I say what I'm looking for them is to get the ball out early with Charlie Kern back there, either get it to his backs or throw quick outs to his receivers.
And how about this? You got Tyler Tunderum taking maybe a kickoff here, and Kevin Parks as well, so be aware of that. Tyler Tunderum is back, maybe fielding this kick.
Looks like they'll try and get it to Tunderum, actually.
Tunderum will take the ball. He's got great blocking. He breaks free for a couple more yards, and he'll be tackled at about the 38-yard line, about there.
You know, so far early in this game, Northern State's special teams has trouble getting off the blocks from Southwest, leading to some big returns on those special teams.
And coming out with this offense will be Charlie Kern. Last game was a rough one for almost everybody, but Charlie Kern didn't get as much as didn't get as much yards as he wanted. But it looks like the Mustangs are going to try and get back on track here.
Kern's got Cross, Stephenson, and Hewitt as he throws it to Hewitt.
And a nice play there by Charlie Kern. A little short pass to Nathaniel Hewitt. He's getting some action today, and Ty Stephenson as well. Looks like we got Jordan Cross out there as well. You'll see a lot of this no huddle here. Kern back to pass. He's got time. Nice catch by Jordan Cross, and he'll get a couple yards here.
Close to the first down right there. It's about 2 yards short.
About 2 yards short. It'll be third down for the Mustangs. Third down and 3. You'll see a lot of the short passing game and this no-huddle offense as well. Tunderum in motion. Kern's going to roll out. Looks like he's going to run for the first down.
And he's got it.
Scramble out of bounds. You see that mobility from Charlie Kern always around here when he's playing. He can pass the ball, he can run the ball. I mean, the guy can do it all here.
Absolutely. You can't sleep on anything about Charlie Kern or Tyler Tunderum for that matter. Charlie Kern is what sets this offense. He can hand it off to Tunderum. He can throw it, and, you know, when there's nothing there, he can run it.
Looks like there was an injury on the sideline there. But they had to pause for a moment, move the chains. And Charlie Kern is getting the play from his fellow quarterbacks. Kern giving the play to his lineman. Back to pass, good protection. Nice short out to Nate Carr. He'll be tackled at about the 45-yard line. And the Mustangs they're driving here, Paul. It looks like they like to do that. They know the short passes, it's been working, but again, they've been effective down in the field too as well, throwing the ball.
Absolutely. The short pass is what sets up the long pass right there. Had to go get up and get that one. Jordan Cross did.
His second reception of the game. It was a nice. If it was a little on target, he could have got more, but again, you know, if you get the catch and you get the first down, I mean, that's good as well.
Not a whole lot of overly big receivers here for the Mustangs, but effective nonetheless.
And Tunderum will take the carry, about a 2-yard gain. And we really haven't seen Tyler Tunderum come out and have like a breakout rush. And I think it's waiting to happen here. He's very good in the passing game, so it looks like they're trying to get Tyler Tunderum not only in the rushing game, but in the passing game as well.
As you can see him in the slot right now. Try to get him a different little look, but as we were referring, it just takes one. It takes one breakout rush to, snap out of a funk.
Jordan Cross will take another short out again. Tried to shed a tackle there, but it'll get a minimal gain here.
Jordan Cross early on trying to get those extra yards after contact, but sometimes you just got to know when you're down. Yeah, exactly. But I do like the fight and determination out of Jordan Cross.
And Charlie Kern is 5 of 5 now for 23 yards, and he'll take the snap.
He's going to run.
He'll run. looks like he has the first down.
It's going to be close.
Looks like they're going to stop for measurement.
Might be a measurement here, as the Mustangs are wearing their home gray uniforms, wearing the gold helmets with the brown numbers trimmed in gold. New uniforms this season, as Northern State's wearing the road whites with the red numbers trimmed in gold or yellow. It could be gold.
And a stoppage of play here. A timeout by Northern State. So we're going to take a 30-second break here. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
What's it like when you hear your calling? Will you ignore it? Or will you listen? What if it calls you to go halfway around the world? To serve people you've never met? What will you do when you hear your calling? Peace Corps, life is calling. How far will you go?
Welcome back to Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center. The Wolves have taken the timeout, and the Mustangs are driving here, Paul. Charlie Kern, 5 of 5 for 23 yards.
Definitely.
And you look at his rushing stats as well. He's 2 of 9, got a couple first downs. The Mustangs are slowly driving here. It looks like they could definitely get into the end zone and take the lead.
Yeah, Charlie Kern definitely managing the ball well early. As we said, 5 for 5, 23 yards. He's getting the ball out quick and letting his receivers do most of the work.
The Mustangs are 2 of 2 on third down as well.
Again, going back to keys of the game, Northern State allowing 51% on third down conversion.
And Kern will roll out here. Looking for some time, throws it to Nate Carr, but it's intercepted. Nice interception to step in front of Nate Carr there by the Huskies. Number 27, Joe Parsley, sophomore from Flandreau, South Dakota, with the nice interception there. What do you think, Paul? Was it a little questionable decision to throw to Carr there?
It was a little bit. Had Kern going away from his throwing motion, going across his body to throw that ball. Also had the defender running towards right to Nate Carr and just undercut the route and cut the ball right in front of him. Carr acted a little bit as if the defender got a little hand on him early to prevent him from catching the ball, but the defender got the ball and just undercut that route, took it right out of his hands.
Jacobson will hand it off. A nice play there.
Looks like about a yard on that play.
About a yard on that play. And they haven't been, the Wolves haven't been rushing the ball well. They did get a touchdown on that. 8 attempts for 34 yards for Erlinson, and Jacobson 1 for 7. So, Paul, the Mustangs have been doing well against the run except on that touchdown, but, I think the passing plays, big passing plays to their big guy, Doherty, has been kind of hurting them a little bit.
Absolutely. It's hard to match up with the big guy, Doherty himself, with the smaller defensive backs that we do have early on here in this matchup.
Nice quick out. First down for number 34, Barber, with a nice play there.
Again, Northern State taking what the defense will give them there. Just a quick out right to Zach Barber and letting him do most of the work, running after the catch there.
He's 5'10", 175, freshman from Del Rapids, South Dakota.
Again, another quick out right there. No gain on that one.
Looks like they're the Wolves are taking some stuff out of the Mustangs playbook by doing some of these short passes, these screens. They've been pretty effective, but on that play, the Mustangs look ready on that there, Paul.
Absolutely. They can just taking advantage of what Northern State has been running all game. Just a quick out to the receiver.
Doherty was open on that play, a nice play-action play. Looks like Jacobson got a little too excited and threw it a little over his head there for Connor Doherty. Doherty will split out wide. Definitely have to look out for him in this play here, Paul.
Third and long here. It's definitely going to be difficult for Northern State to pick up the first down here, but we will see if they're. Well, looks like a false start, perhaps. Yep, looks like it.
Another false start. The second penalty on the Wolves today.
Northern State moving in the wrong direction to pick up the first down there. Looks like about 3rd and 16 it will be now.
And they are 2 of 3 on 3rd down as well. So the Mustangs have stopped them one time and couldn't stop them the other times. But it looks like the Mustangs only have to play back some of their D-backs here to make sure they don't get that first down.
You gotta keep your eye on Connor Doherty and especially Jared Hannigan too. 2 big receivers right here.
As well as Zach Barber. He's 4 receptions, 24 yards.
Big play there by Casey Hertz.
Casey Hertz with a nice hit there, but the Wolves will get the first down. Or excuse me,
it's 4th down. It would be 4th and 2, I believe.
Well, 4th and 2, good call, partner. And they will punt the ball here.
Punt the ball. Smart decision right there. 4th and 1, actually.
And here comes Andrew McReynolds. His last punt return was 89 yards, a school record.
Gonna have to keep an eye on the blocking as well for the Mustangs.
And you got to look at the Wolves to see if they can shed those blocks as well. And here comes McReynolds. He'll fair catch this one. He'll let it go. And it'll roll to about, or bounce, excuse me.
To 21.
20-yard line. The Mustangs come back out on the field here. They had a little good drive going. It's just Charlie Kern had one bad play on that. Kind of threw it a little bit into coverage. So what are you looking for the Mustangs to do here on this drive, Paul?
I say the same as they came out. They came out early, moved the ball quick. You know, those quick receptions to those speedy wide receivers. And definitely the one play, Kern's interception, you know, throwing across his body on that one, and the defender undercutting the route. Not much he can do about that. Just forget about it and move on.
And Kern was 5 of 5 on that drive as well until that interception.
Got 4 wide receivers here.
High snap, pass caught by Adam Olson, and he'll spin around, and gang of Wolves have to take him down there. And it looks like he is a little short of the first down.
Good blocking right there by Jordan Cross to let Olson gain more yards after the catch.
It looks like, Paul, on some of those screen passes, you have to have your wide receivers block, and I think Coach Sauter and his coaches do a great job of teaching these guys how to block. It looks like it is a catch.
It is a catch. Short gainer, though.
Short gainer on that play, and that'll be about 2nd and 5.
2nd and 6.
Kern will hand it off to Tundrum on the read option. Tundrum will roll ahead to close to the first down.
There was a hole open on that play, but Northern State was able to close it.
Tyler Tundrum, he's only got 2 carries on the game. His first carry only went for only about 1 yard here. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Mustangs. Tundrum will get the ball again, and he'll jump over a couple of Wolves. And it looks like he does get the first down here.
Northern State is screaming that he's short by at least a few inches.
Oh, and it will be 4th down.
Will be 4th down.
Looks like the Mustangs will go for it. Looks like Charlie Kern is.
Devontae Stevens now into the game.
Another guy to watch out for here as well.
As they have Tondrum and Stevens in the game at the same time. Definitely gives them a good look.
Calling out the play here. Looks like another pistol formation here. Cross in motion. Give it to Tundrum, and there's a flag on the play. Looks like it'll be a false start on the Mustangs.
The more they talk about it, the more it could go into our favor, but we'll see here.
Wolves saying it's on the Mustangs. Let's see what the call is right here. First penalty on the Mustangs, and it looks like the Mustangs haven't had a lot of penalties this year compared to last year, so that's got to be good, something to look at. But on a critical 4th down play here, they get moved back to about the 38 and 39 yard line.
As Mike Wink comes out to punt here, leading the NSIC with a 46.8-yard average and ranks second in all of Division II.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. And we'll take a 30-second break. We'll be back here with second quarter action. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
Hey, Barrett! Look, Timmy's in trouble, Ann. I told you to stay out of here! Come on, loser!
Someone should do something. Oh, you never see that happen.
If you see abuse or neglect, learn what you can do at BeHumane.org.
And we are back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. End of the first quarter. So, Paul, I want your thoughts on the whole first quarter here for the Mustangs.
Whole first quarter for both teams looked very similar. In fact, both teams were working the quick outs through the receivers. Quarterbacks were playing solid. Couple of interesting plays on special teams itself, as I talked about in pregame, as Northern State's special teams was very good at not allowing big returns, but Andrew McReynolds changed all that with one play as he took the school record 89-yard punt return for a touchdown.
Wink will punt this off, and it will roll to about the Mustang 2019 yard line here.
Looks like he hit that off the side of his foot. He's not happy about that kick.
Not very happy, but again, you know, it did roll a little bit, so that's got to be something good.
Sometimes you gotta find the silver lining in things. Even though it wasn't a great kick, he got a pretty decent roll on it, and it got all the way down inside the 20.
And the Mustang defense comes back out. And last time they forced a punt on the Wolves here, so Mustangs only gave up one TD. I mean, the Mustang defense has been playing pretty well. They had a tough one against UMD, losing 38-7, giving up 426 rushing yards. But right now, the Mustangs are really improving on that rush defense. Jacobson, handoff right-hand side. Number 33, Nicholas Truin. Last week had over 120 yards against the Augustana Aggies. He's mainly the go-to guy for the Wolves, and it looks like you're seeing Erlinson coming in and Jacobson getting a couple carries as well. It's batted down by number 90 on the Mustangs.
Leon Perry right there.
Leon Perry with a nice knockdown.
No blocking right there. That was just a straight rush right at the quarterback. Got his hands up and knocked down the pass right there.
Senior out of Minneapolis, Minnesota from Hopkins. Here you go, Jacobson. Trying to get the Mustangs offsides again. Calling an audible here for the Wolves. Back to pass, short pass to Doherty, and he'll get the first down. Doherty with his third reception of the game. And like we said, Paul, this guy's a big target. And, you know, not many corners can cover this guy. It looks like the Mustangs are trying to, you know, keep him in check, you know, press him at the line.
Absolutely, Matt. I mean, they've gone to Doherty at least 2-3 times on third down, and so far it's worked out for them, for Northern State.
And Taylor Houchin with the catch, sophomore out of Rapid City, South Dakota. His first reception of the game. And Truin is back for the Wolves, pistol formation. Jacobson again, gonna call audible.
Getting the play from the sideline, looking at the coach who's in between two looks like players in yellow shirts to signify. Oh, helmet goes flying.
Truin with the carry. Looks like that helmet just kind of popped out of nowhere there, huh, Paul?
At first, I thought it was the football.
Yeah, I thought it was the football. Yeah.
It's not exactly easy to see a helmet go flying about. That was about 15 yards right there.
Yeah. So it's about 3rd and 2 for the Wolves. They're 3 of 5 on third down.
They got Doherty out wide on the right.
getting the play call from the coach, Jacobson. Takes this low snap. Pass is caught by Doherty, but he incomplete actually. Or actually, they're calling it a fumble, and it went out of bounds. Wow.
I'm not too sure about that play right there. Hopefully, we could get a replay on that. I don't know if he completed the process of the catch and tucking it away. Refs are talking about it right now.
You could go either way on this one, I think, here, Paul, as well.
I guess he did have the necessary 2 feet process of the catch, football move, and the ball popped out in favor of Northern State.
Play action. Jacobson's going to go deep again.
Takes a hit.
He's got a wide open guy, and he'll go waltz in for the end zone. Touchdown number 19, Jared Hannigan. Again, you were talking about that play action here, Paul. The Wolves have capitalized on it right here.
Absolutely. Had some pressure coming at him. Jacobson throws an absolute strike down the field to Hannigan. Hit him stride for stride. Took a bit of a hit, but he popped right up and ran all the way down to the end zone there. Congratulate his teammate on the catch.
51-yard completion for a touchdown. Jacobson on that pass to Hannigan. So Nathan Shaw with the kick here to get the extra point. High snap up. And it is good. So the Wolves take a 14-7 lead over the Mustangs. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU television.
They say America's the land of opportunity. But today, 1 out of every 6 children lives without enough. That's nearly 13 million of us living below the poverty line, struggling every day just to hang on. This is America. Together, we can do so much. Will you help? Go to povertyusa.org today and get involved.
And welcome back to Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center. And the Wolves take a 14-7 lead off a nice play action pass, a 51-yard connection from Jacobson to Hannigan. So, Paul, I got to say, I mean, like we said, the play action is now getting the Mustangs off guard. What do the defense has to do coming up, after the offense hopefully gets a touchdown here?
Well, they got to limit Northern State on 3rd downs. They're 4 of 6 in the game already. That is not going to cut it if SMSU wants to stick around in this game. They also got to shut down Connor Doherty. He's the go-to guy on 3rd down here.
Connor Doherty is 4 receptions for 53 yards, so you got to keep him in check. But Hannigan, 2 receptions, 72 yards, and a touchdown on that 51-yard touchdown pass. So it looks like McReynolds will take the kick. He's got some pretty good blocking again. He shakes another defender. Is he going to take? Oh no, he's going to be tackled. Nice block shed by number 20 there for the Wolves. Matt Thorson, sophomore from Groton, South Dakota. It looked like he was almost going to break it there. It looks like number 20 was there to hit him out of bounds, Thorson. But hopefully Mustangs can get back out here on offense and get a touchdown here, Paul. Special teams is doing their part so far in this game to keep the Mustangs in it, allowing their returners to get past the first wave and create something after that first wave and hopefully help the offense move the ball down the field a little more. 4 wide set for the Mustangs. Charlie Kern under pressure, and he'll throw it into the ground. He's getting pressure there from number 56. Shanti Payne was the intended receiver for Kern. Number 56 there, Caleb Wagner out of Fargo, North Dakota. Payne in motion. Kern dropping back, throws a nice couldn't hold on to that. Kevin Parks couldn't hold on to that one. It looks like Kern threw it right to his chest, but looks like Parks couldn't reel it in there, Paul. Yeah, hit him right in the numbers. Probably felt that pressure from the defensive player as he hit him, as he was getting the catch. Couldn't quite bring that one in all the way. And Kevin Parks has been almost the go-to receiver for the Mustangs. He has 6 receptions for 156 yards, including a pair of 47-yard receptions in the season opener versus UMary. Kern back to pass, throws it to Jordan Cross, and he'll get the first down and a little bit more, and he'll get out of bounds at about the 50-yard line.
Nice play right there on a 3rd and long situation. Throws it right to Jordan Cross and lets him do his own thing down the sideline, and got a little more after the first down there.
Jordan Cross, his 5th reception of the game, 37 yards.
Goes to him again.
That'll make it his 6th. About a 5-yard gain there, hit immediately. Good job by the Wolves on the tackling.
6 receptions, 42 yards now for Jordan Cross.
You see this short passing as well, and the no huddle to try to keep the Wolves off guard here.
Another short pass here to Parks.
Parks takes it up to about the 36-yard line.
For the first down right there.
Another first down for the Mustangs. They are 3 of 4 on 3rd down. Gotta like what they're doing offensively, except for that, interception, but it looks like Charlie Kern's getting in a rhythm here now, Paul.
Absolutely. If you get Charlie Kern in a rhythm, he is going to be a deadly quarterback to face.
Ashanti Payne getting the carry now, his first carry of the game, for only about 3 yards. And like we said, there's more than one running back that the Wolves have to be afraid of. They had a flash of success with junior Devontae Stevens rush for a career-high 111 yards on 13 carries, and Ashanti Payne rush for 36 yards on 7 attempts. Kern pump fakes. He's looking for Parks.
Down the sideline there.
And number 31 almost got the pick there. Looks like Parks couldn't get really much separation from him. Nice pass deflection by number 31, Paul Woodward, out of Las Vegas, Nevada, senior.
Yeah, Woodward definitely played the receiver well on that one. Couldn't let Parks get too much separation or try to play the ball right, as Parks was just a little too far ahead on that pass.
And like you said, Paul, it looks like the Mustang receivers don't really have much height to them, and they're more of a speedy receivers. And Kern's going to take it, and he's got some room.
Got a flag on the
side
play,
end,
though.
But there's a flag on the play, and Kern will go out of bounds at about the 10. Looks like it might be on the Wolves.
Probably encroachment.
Charlie Kern, his 3rd rush of the game, and he gets another first down on that play.
Nice awareness by the quarterback right there. Realized that there was a flag on the field, took the ball, and just ran with it.
3 attempts for 33 yards. It was 24-yard scamper there, Paul.
He's got 3 receivers to the left here.
And Payne will run up the middle, and he'll fight for those yards as well to about the 3-yard line. So Shanti Payne getting his 2nd carry of the game, and he will go over 10 yards, 2 attempts for about 10 yards there. Trips to the far side. And off to Payne, and Payne's hit immediately by the Wolves. They sniffed that play out pretty well.
Number 43 there just shot right out of the line and made a big play right there defensively.
Trevor Heining.
Out of Atwater, Minnesota. An ACGC high school alum.
10 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Charlie Kern having a nice drive here with the Mustang offense. Looks like the old line has been blocking pretty well for Charlie Kern to give him time. Ashanti Payne will get in, and touchdown Mustangs. Ashanti Payne, and that'll if they get the extra point, then it'll tie it up, and the Mustangs back on track here. Ashanti Payne with a nice catch, and he got it right into the end zone.
Setting up the screen right there a little bit. Had a lineman right in front of him, but he didn't need it. He had enough just to stretch out for the touchdown.
And Charlie Kern, his first touchdown pass on the night, 4-yard touchdown pass to Ashanti Payne. The kick is up by Mike Wenk, and it is good. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
When I was first diagnosed with HIV, Cookie and I decided to fight this disease. Now we're here to urge you to stand with us in the fight against HIV.
In the U.S., about half of the new HIV cases have occurred among African Americans.
Get informed, get tested. Early detection can save your life. If you test positive, seek treatment from a doctor.
Go to WeStandWithMagic.com, get resources, and become a member today.
Welcome back to Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center. The Mustangs on a nice drive, get a 11-play, 65-yard touchdown play. And again, you know, Ashanti Payne, we talked about how they're very good in the run game, but he catches a nice pass there, a nice short pass for a touchdown. Paul, what are your thoughts on that drive?
Oh, that drive was perfectly orchestrated by Coach Sauter and the offensive unit right there. Charlie Kern got the ball out to his receivers, played the ball well when he didn't need to. He tucked and ran whenever he didn't have anything down the field, and showed a little maturity in that drive compared to the first drive of the game.
And he's Charlie Kern, 11 of 15, 69 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. His longest pass is only 15 yards. And number 34 will take it out. Zach Barber, and looks like he's got some
found
room.
the edge.
And Andrew McReynolds can't make the stop, but then he'll be taken down to about the 35 by Casey Hertz. Mustangs give up a little bit of yardage there, but again, luckily they didn't have it go for more there, huh, Paul?
They got a little bit caught ball watching right there. They saw where the ball went instead of doing their job of setting the edge right there, allowed Barber to get out on the edge there for a big return. Ball at the 36-yard line there. Not what the Mustangs wanted right there.
And here comes Jacobson and the Wolves offense. Jacobson is 12 of 16, 167 yards and a touchdown, and he had a 51-yard touchdown to Jacob Hannigan. Nice play.
Penetration right there by Boozer.
And Lance Boozer on the tackle for the Mustangs, getting some playing time here. It looks like they're switching it up because A.J. Page is out of this game.
A lot of guys will be getting their reps in tonight with A.J. Page out of the lineup tonight.
Here's Jacobson, another short pass to Doherty. A little far out there for Doherty, a little far out of his reach. But
thought he was going to bring that one in, just went off his fingers right there.
Looked like he was going to pull in a Megatron-type catch there, Paul.
It looked like it at first, but just wasn't a little too far ahead of him. With a 3rd and long here for the Wolves of Northern State.
And the Mustangs are showing blitz here, Paul. Do you think they'll go for it?
I would say they would go for it. Try to create something here for those defensive backs in one-on-one matchups.
A couple of them. Looks like they did. Some did go back and some did go for the sack there, but the pass is complete for another 3rd down conversion for the Wolves.
3rd and long right there. That is what's gonna hurt you right there for the defense.
They're 5 of 7 on 3rd down. The Mustangs have got to try and find an answer to stop them on 3rd down here, Paul.
The receiver too got a great spot by the side judge there. I thought he was going to be just short, but he got pretty good forward progress past the 1st down marker.
And Jared Hannigan, number 19, with a nice catch. And that is his 4th catch of the game. He's got 88 yards and a touchdown.
2nd and 8 for the Wolves from the 49-yard line.
Another pistol formation. Handed off to Truin, and he stiff arms a Mustang, and he's got some room. He beat one Mustang, and he is down at about the 4-yard line. Another nice run by Nicholas Truin, freshman. Looks like the Mustangs got caught a little sleep in there on defense, but looks like, the Wolves did really have some good blocking there, Paul.
Truin absolutely annihilated the hole right there, going for the 1st down and into the red zone itself, too, for setting up you know, 1st and goal here for Northern State.
Doherty gets the reception, and he'll be just short of the end zone. And there's 7:40 left in the second quarter. The Wolves look like they're on the about the 1 yard line there, Paul. 2nd and goal for them.
Definitely, you got to watch out here for Doherty down here in the red zone. Big mismatch on defense.
In motion. And off to Truin, and he'll jump.
He might be short. Called touchdown.
And it is called a touchdown. Truin gets a touchdown on that play, and it looks like the Mustangs couldn't stop the rushing on that one there, Paul.
No, Truin got some good blocking from the fullback, actually, number 41. I believe that is Michael Alberts. It's actually a linebacker, it says here on our stat sheet. And was able to jump over the pile just enough to break the plane.
And Shaw in for the extra point. Kick is up and good. And the Wolves take a 21-13 lead over the Southwest Minnesota State Mustangs. We'll be back here. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back here with Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
Like all new parents, my husband and I want what's best for our baby. When it came to immunizations, I wanted the facts. So I carefully researched vaccines, talking to pediatricians and other experts and asking tough questions. The answer was obvious. Vaccines like those against measles and influenza are not only a good idea, they could save our daughter's life. Take the time to get the facts. Vaccines save lives.
We are back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. And the Northern State University Wolves take the lead over the Mustangs 21-13. Looks like Mike Moink did not make that extra point on the Mustang drive a couple drives ago. So, Paul, I mean, now the Wolves have broken out with their rushing. What do the Mustang defense have to do next time out?
You know, the front defensive line unit has to be able to limit the amount of space that they can give up for the running backs of Northern State, such as Truin, who's been able to take advantage of the offensive line that they have, getting great blocks from off the defensive line of SMSU.
And Truin has 6 attempts for 53 yards and a touchdown. And McReynolds will take the kick out again. He'll be tackled about the 19-yard line. And here comes the Mustang offense back out. Last drive, they did score a touchdown. A 4-yard pass to Ashanti Payne. Charlie Kern, 11 of 15, 69 yards, a touchdown and an interception. He is rushing attempts, 3 for 33. And Tyler Tundrum, 3 of 6. He's only got 3 attempts for 6 yards. Think the Mustangs are going to come out here and give the ball to Tundrum here?
I would imagine so, if they can be able to give Tundrum the ball in a timely fashion, as they started off with Payne in the backfield.
Another short catch, and it looks like it's intercepted by the Wolves. And it will be number 22 on the nice interception, Channing Barber.
The refs are still talking about it. Just like that old saying, tie goes the receiver there. The receiver, and it will be an interception, actually. Wow.
It will be Northern State's ball, the Mustang. Charlie Kern, his 2nd interception of the game. It looks like some of Charlie Kern's passes are a little off target, but, I mean, they're right there for the receiver to catch. But, I mean, you got to give credit to the defensive backs to the Northern State University Wolves.
Yep, noticing, I believe that was Jordan Cross that Kern was trying to throw to. Again, he's the only Mustang with multiple receptions on the game. And just trying to create something there on the first down for the Mustangs, but did not work.
And Jacobson trying to get the Mustangs offside again. Going to switch up the play. Truin is out as a wide receiver. And Jacobson will run for a couple of yards. Looks like a broken play there, Paul.
Yeah, it looked as if there's a little confusion on the receivers there. Looks like somebody didn't run the right route.
And it looks like I mean, looking at the stats here, Paul, for the Wolves, I mean, they have over 189 passing yards and 98 yards rushing. The Mustangs at first looked like they could, they can stop them. They forced a couple punts, but it looks like the Wolves are figuring out this defense.
Double pump
Connor
fake
Doherty
right there.
Breaks another tackle, and he'll get the first down and more. His 6th reception of the game there, Paul. And I mean, he's been almost the main target for them tonight.
Yeah, definitely. As the defensive line is just not creating any pressure for Jacobson, so he's fairly comfortable back there as he pulled out the double pump fake before he even threw the ball. Is not working well for the defensive line here and is basically letting the linebackers and the defensive backs try to make up for the lack of production.
And Truin will get the handoff again. Nice blocking by the Wolves and trying to take him down by the face mask there. A Mustang did, but it looks like it will be on the Mustangs. We might have grabbed the face mask there. I think it was Casey Hertz on that play trying to take him down.
Just short of the goal line, too, as he tried to stretch out there for the touchdown. Might have been down. So we get the official word here.
Still debating on it.
Personal foul, pushing the face mask. Defense, half the distance to goal. By rule, it's an automatic first down.
And they'll get another first down here for the Wolves. Looks like Casey Hertz probably should have tackled him a little bit lower on that play there, Paul.
Yeah, had him by, I believe, the waist in the lower leg, but just try to get that second hand, probably try to grab the shoulder pads of some sort, but just grabbed the face mask and brought him down and then cost the Mustangs yards and gave Northern State a first down.
Nicholas Truin, he's 7 of 59.
Well, QB sneak there.
Jacobson and
might get it there, and
Jacobson will get the touchdown. And the Mustangs give up their 3rd rushing touchdown of the game, and the Wolves are firing on all cylinders here, Paul, offensively.
Offensively, yes. The defense cannot find an answer for Jacobson or Truin for that matter, as they're just making plays up and down this field and putting points on the board for Northern State.
Jacobson, 3 of 12 on the ground and a touchdown. Shaw the extra point, up and good. So now the Wolves extend their lead 28-13. We're going to be back. We're going to have a 30-second break here, and you're watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
Will I always be working weekends just to stay out of debt?
Is a great college for our kids?
Out of the question?
Is the American dream
out of our reach?
Not if we can help it. We're the National Endowment for Financial Education, a non-profit organization dedicated to helping people just like you get smart about their money. Log on to smartaboutmoney.org today and start taking control of your financial life.
And we are back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann's Regional Event Center here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. And the Wolves on that play, on that drive actually, were 4 of 24 and then took 1:44 on the clock. And Paul, looks like the Mustangs are struggling here defensively, and Charlie Kern threw 2 costly picks, but it looks like the Mustangs, they do have a little bit of something to look at as well. I mean, they've done some good things, a couple of bad things. What are you looking for here on this drive for the Mustangs coming
on
out?
This drive? You just really need to get the ball moving is the thing. I mean, last series, one play, Charlie Kern throws an interception that leads to points, which is not good for the Mustangs. So honestly, you just got to get the ball moving offensively if I'm the Mustangs right now.
Looks like Northern State has really been keeping Andrew McReynolds at bay after that 89-yard punt return for him, and that was a school record. And looks like the Mustang offense coming back out here. And offensively, totally, they have 48 yards rushing, 69 yards passing, not where they really want to be, Paul, but we've seen some good things. They can drive the ball down and they can get in the end zone, but it looks like they need to get maybe the rushing game going and then setting up that play action.
Absolutely. They need to get Tyler Tonderum, Ashanti Payne, and Devontae Stevens running the ball effectively, and even though Charlie Kern has 3 rushes for 33 yards, you got to use the run to set up the pass right there. And in this case, it was the pass to set up the pass.
Correction, that was Adam Olsen. And that is his first reception of the game. Excuse me, his second reception of the game. 2 receptions, 30 yards. Great yards after the catch there, Paul. He broke a couple tackles and got the first down.
Absolutely. Adam Olsen right there, just a small wide receiver. Used his speed and agility right there to create something.
Another screen pass. Looks like that is Nathaniel Hewitt. His second reception on the game as well. Looks like they're getting that no huddle, getting this Wolves defense off balance. It looks like the Wolves are a little tired right now.
Yeah, I see a lot of hands on the hips right there. On the field, it's definitely, the Mustangs are definitely taking advantage of the tired defense.
Their handoff to, I believe it was Ashanti Payne. And not much there for Ashanti Payne. And the rushing yards obviously haven't been much, about 49 yards for the Mustangs. Mustang offense tried to get going here late in the second quarter.
3rd and short here.
The Wolves showing blitz as well. Kern takes a snap.
That's definitely enough for the first down there.
Nice, another screen there for the Mustangs. First down by, nice catch by Jordan Cross.
Jordan Cross, I believe it was. Yes, it was. 7th reception of the night. Definitely getting his reps in this evening.
Primary target for the Mustangs. Charlie Kern scrambles. He's looking downfield for Tundrum. No, he's going to run it. And he's pump fakes a couple times. And even though he got past the line of scrimmage, he tried to fake out a couple of Wolves there, Paul.
Yeah, it seemed to work a little bit the first 2 times, but that 3rd time was near the sideline. Didn't work out so much, but, you know, he moved the ball and got the first down, moved the chains.
Nice little drive here for the Mustangs so far.
Bit of an awkward snap right there.
Nice catch by Ty Stephenson. It looks like it was a little short window. Great ball placement by Charlie Kern, so Stephenson could reel that in.
Yeah, that snap right there kind of handcuffed Kern a little bit to where he was going to originally go. So he just threw it right to Ty Stephenson. He was able to keep his feet in for the catch.
Charlie Kern going deep.
Oh, nice catch.
And he's got his tight end down at the 5-yard line, and I don't think that was Nate Carr on that play. Great catch by Tommy Steedler, getting some action.
Able to get the ball. That was a classic big on big situation. The big tight end gets over the linebacker right there. Able to pull that catch in for a very nice gain. Great catch by Steidler.
2 minutes, 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Kern has trips left, and he'll go with another screenplay, but that will be thrown into the turf.
Nice little one hop right there. If you want to look at the bright side of that play right there, nice little one hop right there.
Luckily, it wasn't behind his receiver for a fumble. So
that would have not been good.
Yep.
You see a lot of these quick outs to the small receivers, Cross and Olsen right there. Very similar in style, size, and just overall appearance.
Looks like they got the same flow as well there, Paul.
Absolutely, the Flow brothers, as I like to call them.
And there you go. Kern and shotgun. Another screen pass, and that is Adam Olsen, but it looks like he slipped a little bit there.
Yep, Turf Monster went up and got him, brought him down, and, well, there's a half assist to the Turf. Half tackle right there, actually.
3rd and goal for the Mustangs. Trying to get back in this game. About 1:57 left in the second quarter.
Up until these last 2 plays, they were moving the ball really good, up-tempo. Now a little time in between plays. Catching Northern State off balance and a lot of hands on the hips.
And the Wolves are showing blitz here, Paul, so looks like it'll be some man-to-man coming. Kern back to pass. He's looking for Olsen, and he's caught.
Got him.
Touchdown, Mustangs. Adam Olsen, his fourth reception of the game, excuse me, and he'll get the touchdown on that play. Nice pass by Charlie Kern. Looks like a little bit of a slant route there.
Absolutely right there. Nice little slant pattern by Olsen. Got some separation from the defender and was able to reel in that catch.
One of the Flo brothers gets the touchdown, and Mike Wank on for the kick, and it is up, and it is good. And the Mustangs are only down by a touchdown and 2 points here, so we'll be back watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV. We're taking a 30-second break.
Do you know a young woman with severe joint and chest pain, fever, skin rashes, and overwhelming fatigue? Common symptoms for a challenging ailment. Lupus. A very serious, sometimes deadly immune disorder. Lupus affects millions of people, usually attacking women during their childbearing years. Symptoms are often misdiagnosed for years. Delay in treatment can cost someone you love their family or their life. The Lupus Foundation of America wants to end this by educating physicians as well as those people at risk. Please help.
And welcome back. The Mustangs answering back off interception by Charlie Kern, the last drive for the Mustangs, and a 6-yard pass from Charlie Kern to Adam Olsen. The Mustangs down 28-20 here, Paul. 1:30 left here in the second quarter. What do the Mustangs defense have to do to prevent a field goal or even a touchdown here?
They just have to play a lot better, get a lot more pressure to the quarterback, and contain the run a lot better. The defensive line is just getting worn down by the offensive line of Northern State.
Mike Wank on the kickoff again. And the returners will be, for the Wolves, Zach Barber.
Nice high kick right there.
And Erlinson
nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. A nice play by Casey Hertz on that tackle.
It's a one-on-one matchup right there, and Hertz was the benefactor of that matchup. This ball will be at the 29-yard line.
29-yard line, and here comes Jacobson, and the Wolves offense has been very good as of late. Jacobson, 16 of 21, 202 yards and a touchdown. And looking at some of his receiving targets, Connor Doherty, 6 receptions, 72 yards, and Jacob Hannigan with 4 receptions, 81 yards and a touchdown. They've got a lot of weapons here, Northern State. What do the Mustangs have to do to shut them down here, Paul?
They really just have to be able to match up well with the big guys of Hannigan and Doherty.
Another read option by Jacobson. Nice little scamper there for a first down. Looked like it was going to go to Truin there, or excuse me, Erlinson, but he took the ball away right in. That's the thing with the read option.
You don't know who's going to get the ball in that one. Could have been Erlinson or Jacobson again, as it goes to Erlinson on that one.
And a nice tackle by Tyler Flood, getting in and taking down Erlinson. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Mustangs trying to stop this Wolves offense.
Not a lot of urgency for Northern State, just running the ball effectively, sticking to their game plan with 40 seconds and counting left here in the first half.
It looks like 3rd and 6 for the Wolves. Big third down here, huh, Paul?
Absolutely. If the Mustangs themselves can hold them here with some time left, they could definitely create something here for Charlie Kern.
Flag on the play. Looks like it's a false start. That will be the 3rd penalty on the Wolves. And the Mustangs only have 2 penalties. Looks like they're debating whether it was a false start or not. Looks like the Wolves are backing up.
Take a timeout, perhaps?
No official word.
False start, offense. 5-yard penalty, replay, 3rd down. To avoid the 10-second runoff with the clock running in under a minute, Northern State has taken a team timeout. Timeout, Northern State.
And it looks like there is a timeout for the Northern State University Wolves. And we'll just keep it right here, and we'll chat about some of the stats here, Paul. I mean, let's look at some of the rushing stats for the Mustangs. Charlie Kern, four attempts for 44 yards. And Tyler Tunnerum, he's been kept in check, 3 attempts, 6 yards. Same thing with Ashanti Payne, 3 attempts, 6 yards. And Devontae Stevens, only 1 rush for 4 yards. So, Paul, what do the Mustang offense need? They've been doing well in the passing game, but what do they need to do to get the rushing game going?
Well, I feel like it starts with the offensive line. Northern State's defensive linemen are just shutting all the gaps that allow the rushers to get through, and it's just creating all sorts of problems if the running backs want to go through up the middle through the tackles or not, and it's just not working well for the running backs.
Not working very well, but Charlie Kern has been showing his mobility as well, maybe, you know, to up the rushing stats a little bit. Threw 2 interceptions, but it looks like after he throws an interception, it looks like he gets back on track, and he's got 2 touchdowns, so he's been doing pretty well.
Kind of like a little self-motivation. You know, if you throw a pick, you got to have a good drive afterwards to help counterbalance and help keep your team in the game itself.
Jacobson will take the snap. He's got pressure.
Could have been a hold right there.
Nice tackle by Andrew McReynolds. Erlinson gets a little shaken up on that play.
He's limping a little bit. That might have been a little helmet on thigh right there from McReynolds.
And that will bring us to halftime here. The Mustangs trail the Northern State University Wolves 28-20, and we'll have halftime stats for you 2 minutes before the next kickoff. So keep watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV. Nashwan Regional Event Center here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University, where the Mustangs are trailing the Northern State University Wolves 28-20. So, Paul, let's take a look at some of the stats here, all right? So, for Northern State, Jacob Jacobson has 17 completions, 22 attempts, 1 touchdown, 202 yards. So, and then you got the rushing percentage as well. You got 7 attempts from Nicholas Truen, 59 yards, 1 touchdown, and Erlandson with 10 carries for 38 yards and a touchdown, and Jacobson as well with 4 attempts for 24 yards and a touchdown. Receiving-wise, Connor Doherty, 6 receptions, 72 yards, and Jacob Hannigan with 4 receptions, 88 yards, and 1 touchdown, and Zach Barber, 4 receptions, 24 yards. So, Paul, why don't you rattle off some of the SMSU stats for us?
Well, we look at here with Charlie Kern passing tonight. He is 18-24 with 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 140 yards, 142 yards passing. Leading receiver is Jordan Cross with 7 receptions for 46 yards. And also rushing as well, Charlie Kern leads the team with 4 attempts for 44 yards. Tyler Tondrum and Ashanti Payne, 3 attempts for 6 yards, while Devontae Stevens has 1 attempt for 4 yards.
So now, Paul, we look at it, what are your overall thoughts on that first half?
Well, one thing I want to really touch on is both teams on third down conversions. Northern State is 5 of 8, while SMSU is 7 of 8. So defenses are not coming up big when it comes to third down and allowing both offenses to stay on the field longer than they need to.
And we kind of look at some of the rushing stats as well. The Mustangs only have 60 yards on the ground, passing yards 142. I mean, offensively they look pretty good, a couple bad interceptions. The rushing game has to, we feel, has to get going a little bit, but those short passes are working for the Mustang offense, but it's been hurting the Mustang defense because the Wolves are going out there and they're making some plays defensively. So what do the Mustangs have to do to try and get some pressure on Jacobson?
Well, what they got to do is keep Northern State's offense off the field as long as they can, because Jordan Jacobson is absolutely playing pretty darn good here in the first half. He did well. Good thing the Mustangs start with the ball here to start the second half.
And Shaw with the kickoff. And the far side, and he breaks a couple tackles. He's out of bounds at about the 20-21 yard line. So the Mustang offense comes out here as well. They've been doing a lot of no huddle here, Paul. We've seen a lot of they've been trying to rush the ball as well. With Tyler Tundrum, he's only got 3 carries. Ashanti Payne, 3 carries. Devontae Stevens, only 1 carry. So it looks like that short passing game is working, but, they got to rush the ball at least, right, Paul?
Absolutely. You got to keep this defense off balance as much as you can, because they really started to sniff out the short pass game later in the second quarter, actually.
And a little minimal gain for the Mustangs. And Devontae Stevens on the carry. And that is his second carry of the game. So it looks like they start out rushing the ball, only a couple of yards on that play, Paul. But, it's not a bad start.
Absolutely. If you're Charlie Kern, you have got to move the ball down the field is the thing to help yourself and your team build confidence, help get back in this game. It's still a 1-score game. It's not exactly over, and Charlie Kern just needs to find a way to move the ball here and create some kind of havoc on the defense here.
And Charlie Kern's pass was incomplete. He was rushed a little bit right there and tried to get it to Nathan Hewitt.
Threw off his back foot on that one, didn't exactly step into the throw.
Kern another slant route, and then it's going to be intercepted by the Wolves. Number 22, Channing Barber on the interception.
Threw that ball a little too far in front of his receiver. Tried to get a hand on it, and it just landed right in the lap of the defender.
And that is the 3rd interception by Charlie Kern. Looks like some of his passes have been a little bit off target, but, like you said, when Charlie Kern throws 1 interception here, Paul, then the next drive it seems like he goes down and makes a great drive.
Hopefully the defense here for Southwest can hold this Northern State defense in check and hopefully limit Jared Jacobson's ability. Oh, it's a reverse.
Jacobson, a reverse. Letso tried to take him down, but he can't. And number 34 is breaking free for a first down. A nice gain and a nice trick play by the Wolves. Nice run by Zach Barber. Zach Barber, freshman from Del Rapids, South Dakota, making his presence felt around here, and you gotta like what you see from this freshman.
Absolutely, he had an absolute perfect gain right there. Thought it was going to be a loss there for the Wolves, but Lefso was unable to bring down that speedy little freshman, and he turned it into a big gain for the Wolves.
The Mustangs got to have some good tackling here because it looks like these running backs are just breaking free.
Another missed tackle right there from a defensive lineman. Don't have a number on him, but actually I believe that might be
Steven Erlinson on the run. The Mustangs have given up 144 yards on the ground. Jacobson back to pass. It's caught by number 19, Jared Hannigan.
Incomplete right there.
Oh, incomplete.
Ball popped out. Wasn't able to keep the catch in. If you're the Mustangs here, you really need to get this third down stop right here and limit them to a field goal at the most. See some substitutions come in. Looks like they're going to go big here.
And the Wolves' third down efficiency, 5 of 8. So they have been converting a lot of third downs on the Mustangs. A 3rd and 2 to go here. The Mustangs are bringing out their heavy set here to try and stop this Wolves rushing attack.
Northern State's got a D lineman as a fullback. That's going to be close here. I don't think he got the first down. Looks the signal 4th down.
And it will be 4th down. It looked like he did get the first down, but he didn't. So it looks like the Wolves are going to go for it here. It looks like
they might measure here.
Measure, yep.
It's going to be fairly close because he got tripped up by one of his own linemen there. Probably, I believe it was number 52, Jalon Bibbs, who's actually a defensive lineman. They brought him in the big package there. Had him lined up as a fullback.
And it looks like a Northern State timeout. And we're going to take a 30-second break. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
You can eradicate polio. You can promote peace. You can feed the hungry. You can help children do better in school. Because you can get involved with Rotary. Because Rotary believes that by working together, you can do anything. Learn more at Rotary.org.
Welcome back to Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center. The Mustang defense is trying to stop this high-powered Northern State University offense here, Paul. And you got a 4th and 1 here, or almost like a 4th and inches, if you're being technical with it. Looks like they're actually going to kick the field goal here. What do you think?
I think it's a smart decision for Northern State, and it's an absolute win for Southwest to help limit them to a field goal. Hopefully the defense can get some penetration here and possibly even block this thing.
And here comes Shaw on for the extra point. Snap, spot, kick, up, and it will be good.
It looked like someone got a hand on it, but had enough momentum.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to move over towards the left, but we'll keep it right here after that field goal. But 31-20 Wolves here, Paul, and Mustangs had a big stop on defense. That's good after an interception.
Absolutely, right? Held them there on 3rd down, as has been the story all night for Southwest, the inability to get off the field on 3rd down. And if you're Coach Sauter right now, you're fairly happy about that not completely happy that there are points on the board, but at the same time, it's better 3 points than 7.
Most definitely. And look at the Mustang offense, too. You know, just a couple bad interceptions, but their third down efficiency, 7 of 9. So that's something they can build on as well in this game. But the Northern State rushing offense has been pretty stellar as of late. Total of 145 rushing yards. And Nicholas Truin with 8 attempts for 60 yards, and Erlinson with 11 attempts for 46 yards and a touchdown. And Jacobson also has 4 attempts for 24 yards and a touchdown. So, I mean, the Northern State rushing attack is quite good, Paul. I mean, you'd think at the beginning of the game that the Mustangs have figured out what type of plays they're doing, but it looks like they made some adjustments to their blocking schemes, and the Mustangs can't seem to adjust back to it.
That'll be out of bounds.
Out of bounds, and that'll move the Mustangs
up. A break
up
for the Mustangs here.
So good field position for the Mustangs.
Nice play by Tondrum right there to let that ball go out. It could have gone either way.
The ball went into the Mustangs' favor.
35, I believe they'll place this ball at.
35-yard line, excuse me.
First and 10 for the Mustangs from their own 35-yard line.
Now, if you're the Mustangs here, you want to go as fast as you can.
And here comes Charlie Kern in the Mustang offense. No sacks for the Northern State University Wolves. The Mustang O-line has been holding up great. Charlie Kern will rush this time. Minimal gain on that one. His 5th attempt on the game. Doing another no huddle here. It kept the Wolves off balance a little bit in the first half. At the end of the second quarter there, Paul, looks like they don't look tired now, but surely it will soon.
Tondrum will get the ball there.
And a nice little run by Tyler Tondrum.
Tackled by number 2, Zach Neer.
And that is
Northern State player shaking up there on the play.
3rd down and 3 for the Mustangs.
3rd down and 3 for the Mustangs. And that'll be a player injury. And we'll go take a 30-second break as they tend to the injured Wolf here. So you're watching Mustang football here on KSSU television.
At 32, Carol had her first heart attack. Michelle began kidney dialysis right before graduation. A brain seizure kept Maria out of work for nearly a year. Without warning, lupus can attack the major organs. Every day, it disables its victims, especially women. Like most Americans, I didn't know how life-threatening lupus could be until my sister was diagnosed. It's time we do something about it.
For more information about lupus, contact the Lupus Foundation of America.
We're back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. And you got to say, you know, Paul, beautiful night here in Marshall, Minnesota.
Oh, absolutely. A little warmer than usual this time of year, but still a beautiful day out here for the Ag Bowl. Big turnout tonight as we were coming in pre-game, seeing all the festivities going out in the RA lot. Had a big food tent there, had some inflatable bouncy houses for the kids, had a petting zoo. Had a horse-drawn wagon taking people around on rides, too.
You gotta love that. You gotta love the Ag Bowl festivities. And the injured Wolf on that play was Joe Parsley, sophomore from Flandreau, South Dakota. Walked out on his own power. Good sign to see. The Mustangs have a 3rd and 3 here. 7 of 9 on 3rd down. Kern back to pass. And it is caught by Nathaniel Hewitt. Nice catch by Hewitt right there, Paul.
From our angle like there, I thought that ball might have popped out a little bit, but he was able to get his arm underneath it and get the first down here for the Mustangs.
Nathaniel Hewitt has his 4th reception of the game. Kern back to pass. A nice screen. I believe that is Stephenson on the play. Nice little run after the catch there. Looks like it's a first down.
Stephenson out of Marshalltown, Iowa.
Getting his start today. Doing a pretty good job as well here, Paul. He's got his, his second reception of the game. He gets it for 10 yards.
Tondrum with the ball there. Oh, leaps a guy. kind of half hurdled the guy right there. He got the one leg up in the air, and the guy just kind of fell underneath him, but we'll count that as a hurdle. Very nice play there by Tyler Tondrum.
Looks like Tyler Tondrum's getting some. He's gaining some confidence back. He's making some moves and making sure that he's getting those getting those yards.
Not a guy to get down on himself because he's not getting his reps. He will go out there for his team and play.
Nate Carr shakes a defender and gets the first down at about the 27-yard line. Nate Carr, his second reception on the game. He's been held in check to only one reception. Well, excuse me, 2 receptions now. So Nate Carr has been a pretty primary target for the Mustangs. Looks like he's getting into it here now.
Now we're starting to see the Mustangs really move together as a unit here as Hewitt gets another reception, moving the ball again. The Mustangs are really starting to click here, getting the ball to multiple receivers, and even Tyler Tondrum getting his reps in there, and you could see something happen here on this drive here for the Mustangs.
And that is the 8th different receiver that Charlie Kern has gone to. So Charlie Kern has been spreading the ball around very well.
Ooh.
And they get pressure, and Charlie Kern is sacked by number 90, Dalton Wagerin, with a sophomore out of Mitchell, South Dakota. Great job of getting by the Mustang offensive line there.
Good penetration by the defensive lineman right there. Get off the edge and get the sack for Northern State.
And it is
As
third down and 12.
Northern State sidelines try to get a little active from their fans on the other side of the Matkey field. Nice catch
Pass
right
caught
there.
by Nathaniel Hewitt, and he gets a first down. He's been kind of the primary target for the Mustangs here. The Mustangs are now 9 of 11 on third down.
Good poise there by Charlie Kern as he delivered that throw right to Nathaniel Hewitt, and he took a hit, but he got up right away.
Charlie Kern now 23 of 31, 3 interceptions, 189 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Tyler Tondrum, he's got the corner, and he tries to dive for the end zone. No, he's out at the 1.
Thought he was going to reach that one over the pylon, but looks like he was out of bounds at the 1 there. As the Mustangs are really starting to move the ball here, Tyler Tondrum is getting his reps here in the second half, especially on this drive, and we're starting to see that Tyler Tondrum we all love and know.
And he's got 6 attempts for 20 yards now. And he'll give it back to Tondrum, and it looks like
that is extremely
might have been
close.
Short. We'll get the official word here.
That's as close as you get without scoring the ball.
It looks like
about that half-yard line there.
Nice call, partner. And now he's got 7 attempts for 20
I say
yards.
we go Tondrum here again.
And they will, and
he's got to be in.
Looks like he is in the end zone.
That ball broke the plane. Kurt is pointing
the official word
at the goal line.
And no gain on the play this time. Looked like Tondrum got the ball over the goal line, but
I guess it wasn't enough as they go here quick. Snap it.
And Kern's trying to get over the goal line, and he'll get it, but there's a flag on the play.
I believe it's too many men on the field for Northern State, as they had possibly 12, 13 men on the field as they were coming off for substitutions.
We'll get the official word here from the refs. Yeah, I totally agree with that. It looks like there are a lot of Northern State players coming on and off the field.
There's a lot of white jerseys out there.
So the Mustangs are signaling touchdown.
Coming off the field.
And the Mustangs score a touchdown here. Charlie Kern, a 1-yard run.
Looks like they're going to go for 2 here.
And the Mustangs will go for 2 here. They'll try to get it up to 28 points and get within a field goal.
They're going to bring in Stevens here.
Got to always make sure he's not getting by you if you're Northern State. They'll go pistol formation here. Hewitt's in motion. Play action. In the corner of the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown.
Oh, beautiful
Stiedler.
catch right there.
2-point conversion by Tommy Stiedler with a nice catch for the 2-point conversion. And the Mustangs are within a field goal. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU television. We are back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. Mustangs score a touchdown and get the 2-point conversion. They're only down by a field goal here. The Stampede is definitely on the move here, Paul. Nice run by Charlie Kern. What a great drive.
That was a definite statement of a drive there by Charlie Kern after the interception. As we were saying, after he makes a mistake of some sort, he comes right back.
A great job by Nathaniel Hewitt as well. He had about 3 receptions on that drive as well. He's got 5 receptions on the game for 43 yards.
And also a fantastic catch by Thomas Stiedler right there for the 2-point conversion.
And great coverage by the Mustangs there.
As there was a little extracurricular activity after the play, but cooler heads have prevailed.
So now the Wolves offense will come out onto the field. And the Mustang defense is trying to find an answer for this rushing attack. They have a total of 145 yards rushing. So, Paul, do you think the Mustangs have definitely made some adjustments to their defensive game plan here?
Well, as we saw there in that first drive down on the other end of the field, the defense was definitely playing at a different level. They were definitely containing the running backs more and especially rushing as well.
Here comes Jared Jacobson. Read option snap and inside handoff. And gets a 3-yard gain by Truitt. And McReynolds on the tackle. McReynolds has an 89-yard punt return for a touchdown here in this game. Had a couple of nice pass breakups as well. Definitely a guy to watch out for on the defense. Jacobson changing the play here. Mustangs are adjusting as well. And off. And great breaking tackles right there by number 33, Nicholas Truen. He's been pretty much their leading rusher up to this point. Before that run, he's 9 attempts, 63 yards, and a touchdown. So Truen doing a good job.
Yeah, Max Mantilla, the linebacker, was the closest Mustang to getting the tackle right at the line of scrimmage, but he was blocked. Another missed tackle here by the defense.
Play action by the Wolves. And it's almost intercepted by Donovan Woods. It's good to see him back out on the field after being injured.
He went up a long ways to get that ball, almost like trying to get a rebound there. He got very vertical on that play right there.
Great job by Donovan Woods. Great effort and almost came down with interception, but we'll take the pass breakup. 2nd down and 10 for the Wolves. Quick pass out to number 3. And a couple of Mustangs take him down. That was Taylor Huchin. His 2nd reception of the game.
Another 3rd down here for the defense.
And now the Wolves are 5 of 9 on 3rd down. The Mustangs have stopped them a couple times, but they're looking to stop them right here. Critical 3rd down for the Mustangs. Jacobson back to pass, looking nice right on the numbers too. Donovan Woods couldn't really make a play on it, but great job by number 19, Jared Hannigan, with the catch.
Right at the marker, and they will move the chains here for the 1st down.
6 of 10 on 3rd down. And Hannigan has 5 receptions, 93 yards, and a touchdown. Been the primary receiver for Jared Jacobson. Jacobson in the shotgun. Pump fakes. Gets his man on the backfield, and he gets a nice little gain right there.
Truin there on the reception.
And Truin with a nice run after the catch. And now you look at Jarrett Jacobson, 19 completions, 26 yards, 27 attempts, 20 completions, and 220 yards, 1 touchdown. Playing very well for the Wolves. Back to pass again, pump fakes. Short and almost fumbled or maybe intercepted.
That was a very interesting play right there. Had 2 Mustangs there right on it. And he was able to, Houchin actually was able to keep that ball towards him without creating a turnover there for the
Blake
Wolves.
Pennick. Blake Pennick almost got that ball
Blake
there.
Pennick.
Another 3rd down here for the Wolves. Mustangs haven't been the best on 3rd down. The Wolves are 6 of 10. Mustangs looking for another stop here. Jacobson in the shotgun. The Mustangs will blitz a couple, and Jacobson
runs
trying to
into his
scramble.
own man.
And he'll
That's going to be short.
Short of the
Might be
down.
at the line of scrimmage there.
Looks like he is short there. See what the Wolves do. Looks like they will go for it.
Jacobson ran into his own lineman. I believe it was number 72. 72, Justin Parsons out of Fargo, North Dakota. 4th down here.
First 4th down attempt for the Wolves. Mustangs showing blitz a couple here, and a nice catch by Houchin, and he'll get the 1st down. Down at about the 26-yard line. 3:49 left in the 3rd quarter. The Wolves are driving here. Nice. It looks like they're similar playbooks here, Paul. It looks like they like the short pass. They like to run the ball as well.
Absolutely. They're pretty much mirror images of each other, especially when diffusing the defense, the opposition defense.
Another pistol formation for the Mustangs.
For the Wolves, actually.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the Wolves. Thank you. And Truin will take the handoff, and he'll be stuffed at the line there. Only about a 1-yard gain. Nice tackle by Tyler Flood.
Tackle by number 45, Raheem Felder.
Nice job by Raheem Felder as well. Looks like the Mustangs had him on that play there, and it looks like we want to kind of see more of that from the defense there, Paul.
Absolutely. The more you can contain the running back, the more it can play into your.
And Truin is taken down pretty hard
just
by
a
number
vicious,
50.
Just a vicious tackle right there.
Lance
Boozer.
Great job by Lance Boozer. We've been calling his name a couple of times. He's had some tackles out there.
He's made plays when he's been on the field. Lance Boozer out of Springfield, Illinois.
3rd down and 7 for the Wolves. Changing the play again. Mustangs trying to make a stop here. Jacobson will roll out to the left, looking for.
He's going to run.
He's going to run. He'll be tackled out of bounds.
It's going to be, looks like a yard short maybe. Oh, 1st down.
1st down for the Wolves. And they are now 7 of 12 on 3rd down conversions. Mustangs struggling to stop them on 3rd down, but again, you know, they're giving up some ground, but at least they're not giving up the big play.
Yeah, with so many options that Jacobson can go to, he could throw it to his receivers and give it to his backs, or he could just run it himself. Basically the same situation as Charlie Curran, and it's making it hard for the defense to figure out where he's going to go.
Great job by Donovan Woods to sniff out that screen and get by that receiver for the nice tackle there. About a 2-yard, 3-yard loss on that play. And the Mustangs did on the last drive hold the Wolves to a field goal, so Mustangs are trying to do that here, about a 2nd and 13. Mustangs have struggled on 3rd down, but it looks like the Mustangs are trying to make a stand here. Jacobson in shotgun, and he'll call timeout. Looks like he didn't see what.
As the play clock was expiring, it was about down to 2 seconds.
All right. Well, with that timeout, we'll take a 30-second break as well. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU television.
We all have a vision of that perfect smile. But when it comes to our smile, it's not something we can draw or wait to miraculously appear. We need an orthodontist, dental specialists with 2 to 3 years of specialized education beyond dental school. Your child might be the next Picasso, so trust that brilliant smile to the right hands. Seeing an orthodontist no later than age 7 can help achieve a healthy, beautiful smile. For more information, visit braces.org.
Welcome back to Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center. The Northern State University Wolves took a timeout here, their first timeout of the second half, and Paul, Mustangs are trying to hold their ground here. A couple of third down conversions for the Wolves. So what do you think the Mustangs really have to do here in order to prevent them from a touchdown?
They really need to contain better is the thing. Like I've been saying pretty much all game, is the fact that the defensive line is letting the running backs get past them so easily. They're closing They aren't closing gaps as well.
Like on this.
Lost his helmet there on the play. Woods lost his helmet on that play from the stiff arm from Truin. Don't see that too often.
Truin, 13 attempts, 88 yards, and a touchdown. The leading rusher for the Wolves.
Another third down here.
Another third down. Mustangs have struggled on third down on defense. They looking to try and stop them right here. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll throw another screen pass to Haushin, and he'll be tackled.
Nice tackle right there. I think he's short.
It'll be fourth down.
Fourth down.
And that's good for another TNT. Third down.
Not seeing the kicker come on the field yet. Maybe they might go for it. Try to work the clock here some more.
Looks like they might just take it down to the fourth quarter. Looks like they're going to do that. So they will be at the SMSU 9-yard line in the fourth quarter. So we'll be looking out for that. But that is the end of the third quarter. The Northern State University Wolves lead the SMSU Mustangs 31-28. And we're going to take a 30-second break with the fourth quarter action. And you're watching Mustang football here on KSSU television.
Alone, our reach is limited. No matter how great our intentions, on our own, we can only stretch so far. But at Rotary, we believe the right group of people working together can make our communities, our world, a better place. Rotary, humanity in motion.
And we're back here at the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. And like we said before, Paul, another beautiful night here. The 8th annual Ag Bowl. A lot of festivities going on, and a lot of people out here to watch the Mustangs. And looks like they're on a critical fourth down here. Looks like the Wolves were gonna go for it, but they let the clock run out. So what would you do here if you were the Wolves there, Paul?
Honestly, I would take the points. Honestly, I'd kick the field goal and take the points, but that's why they don't pay me to be a head coach of a Division II college football team.
There you go, and it looks like they are going to go for it.
They're still going to go for it. Fourth and 5. This isn't like 4th and 1 from the 2-yard line. This is the play of the game right here.
Play of the game. They're 1 of 1 on fourth down. The Wolves are. Jacobson's going to roll out, and he's going to run for the first down, and he'll get the touchdown instead. Touchdown, Jared Jacobson, his second rushing touchdown of the game. And the Mustangs unfortunately give up a touchdown here. Looks like the Mustangs were expecting a pass, but Jacobson fooled them and got the rushing touchdown.
Tyler Flood had a chance there, but he was blocked out of the way. Couldn't shake off the blocker there and allowed Jacobson to score.
And Shaw will be on for the extra point.
Try to make
Go ahead. Go ahead.
To make it a 10-point game here.
Kick is up, and it is
no good. No good. Okay.
So Mustangs take a break here, and we're going to take a 30-second break as well. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
At Southwest Minnesota State University, our students come first. It's a commitment you can see in our new Regional Events Center, Residence Hall, Student Center, and Science Lab renovation. We've invested over $80 million in the past decade for top-notch facilities. And we're not stopping there. Southwest Minnesota State University, it's where you belong.
And we are back in the Northern State University Wolves went on a 16-play drive, 75 yards, and took up 7 minutes and 43 seconds to take a lead of 37-28. Jared Jacobson on the 9-yard run. The Mustangs couldn't stop him on a critical 4th down, so what do the Mustang offense have to do here now, Paul?
Well, they just basically have to answer back, try to match them punch for punch, as basically both offenses are mirrors of each other from quarterback play to how the receivers have handled themselves tonight with the short pass plays. So hopefully SMSU will be the benefactor of the two.
And there's plenty of time left in this game for the Mustangs to make a comeback here. And Shaw will kick it off. And the kick is up.
They kick it to Tondrum here.
Tondrum will field the kick, and he'll
from the goal
take
line.
It about the goal line. And he'll step out of bounds at about the 22. And here comes the Mustang offense. Been pretty well offensively. 198 passing yards and 72 rushing yards. And Charlie Kern has been pretty well offensively. I mean, 23 completions, 31 attempts, 3 interceptions, 198 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And rushing-wise, he was 7 attempts, 39 yards, and a touchdown. So Charlie Kern trying to get this Mustang team back in it. And a lot of time left here in the 4th quarter. And he can't, it looks like they could probably run the ball here a little bit. Maybe get Tyler Tundrum, maybe a big run here would really help the Mustangs. But Kern will throw it downfield. And
got Stephenson.
Ty
Very
Stephenson
nice.
with a nice catch and the nice throw by Charlie Kern under pressure.
You know, I was literally just about to say, if I'm the Mustangs right now, I'd take a shot down the field first play. Beat me to it.
And then there you go. There's that deep. It looks like the one the Mustangs throw the deep ball. It's so accurate, and Charlie Kern just capitalizes on that. And Kern mishandles a snap, and he's going to try and make something out of it, but he's going to throw it out of bounds. It looked like he almost trying to get it to Williams there, or excuse me, Nathaniel Hewitt.
There were 2 receivers in the area. I believe it was either Hewitt or Steidler he was trying to go to. But then again, lived to fight another day on that one.
And Charlie Kern tried to make something out of nothing, which was nice, and it looked like he was just trying to throw it out of bounds as well. So pass is, dropped by Jordan Cross.
The screen was set up there. He had blockers in front of him. Probably looked before he caught the ball.
Jordan Cross, though, 7 receptions, 46 yards. Not too bad. Only 1 drop. So Jordan Cross has been the primary receiver for the Mustangs so far.
Long 3rd down here, 3rd and 10.
Kern going to change the play here.
Low snap there.
Kern, he's got
Stephenson
with a nice catch, and
I think he dragged his foot or knee there. Little Ty Stephenson back at it again.
Ty Stephenson.
He is taking advantage of starting today, and he is running with the ball.
Very good by Ty Stephenson. He's only 5'10", 160, sophomore out of Marshalltown, Iowa. He's coming up big here on this drive here, Paul. 4 receptions, 43 yards. Dundrum breaks some tackles, and he keeps moving. He gets a nice gain on
I believe that'll be a 1st down as well.
Tyler Tondrum trying to get some more work here in this game. Capitalizing on his attempts now, Paul. At the beginning of the game, he only had 3 carries.
It seems that we're seeing a whole different Tyler Tondrum here in the 2nd half compared to the first. He's taking advantage of getting his reps as we see here, he's 9 of 9 attempts with 30 yards.
Kern's going to throw it short. It's caught to Steidler. Steidler with a nice catch and a good gain on there. He had the 2-point, nice catch on the 2-point conversion. And now he's got 2 receptions for 43 yards.
Also had that very nice reception for 37 yards. Believe it was late in the second, or in the first half, actually.
Kern.
Another quick slant. Out to the Flo brothers.
And Adam Olsen can't break the tackle there, but Olsen with his 5th reception on the night. He will lose some yards there, unfortunately. Another 3rd down for the Mustangs. And they're 11 of 13 on 3rd down, so they've been pretty effective. Looking to convert again here. Carr, Stephenson, and Hewitt on the right. Jordan Cross on the left. And Kern's going to do a QB draw. And he's making some moves, and he's getting to the outside, and he gets a nice block there. And he gets the 1st down and a little bit more. And he'll get out of bounds. Almost
Stephenson on the block there.
Looks like a Northern State Wolf is down on the field at about the 35-yard line.
Little Ty Stephenson took on number 91. 91 Dakota Lutz, who is a big man himself, 6'3", 245. A definite mismatch right there, but Stephenson was able to trade some paint there with him.
And we're going to go to a 30-second break. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU television.
When you start with Rotary, good things happen. Rotary is ordinary people working together to clean the environment, stop disease, and accomplish other extraordinary things. Learn more at Rotary.org.
We're back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center here on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. The Mustangs are on the move here, Paul, and trying to, close this gap between the lead here, and they're trying to get a nice fade. And it is caught!
What a catch!
What a catch! Touchdown, Nathaniel Hewitt.
He got above that defender so high, it was about, his armpits were about over the top of that defender right there. A very nice catch by Nathaniel Hewitt.
Nathaniel Hewitt getting the start today as well. 6 receptions, 58 yards, and a touchdown. Charlie Kern with a 15-yard touchdown pass to Nathaniel
As we talked about in the pregame, Hewitt and Stephenson are benefiting from getting the start today and really are showing here in the second half.
And it is good. So the Mustangs close the gap here, and we'll be back here watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
There are moments when you think about what defines you. Mine was the moment when the doctor said autism.
As a parent, you're expected to have all the answers. But when your child has autism, there are very few answers to be had.
Can you tell me what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing? Because I don't know.
That's why thousands across the country have come together online to give researchers the insight that only families can provide. Join the Ian Project. We all have questions. Together, we'll find the answers.
And welcome back, and the Mustangs cap off a nine-play, 78-yard drive. Only took 2 minutes and 35 seconds off the clock. The Mustangs are only down by 2 here. 37-35, the Wolves lead. But, Paul, you got to like what you saw on that drive.
Oh, absolutely. Basically trying to match pound for pound, point for point with Northern State as they took the ball down the field relatively quickly. Now we can hopefully see the defense make a play here and give the offense another shot to take the lead here.
And on that scoring play, it was a 15-yard pass. Kern to Nathaniel Hewitt. He's got 6 receptions, 58 yards, and a touchdown. And Charlie Kern, 28 completions, 38 attempts, 3 interceptions, 250 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So now we're seeing the Mustangs actually kind of, come back in this offensively. And a nice run by number 34, and he's going to try and...
Nice tackle there by Mike Wink to drive him out of bounds.
He'll be tackled about the 44-yard line.
And I'm sure the return man will catch a little grief from his teammates for getting tackled by the kicker.
Well, there you go. Sometimes you need the kicker to, you know, make a play sometimes.
Sometimes the kicker's not afraid to throw the shoulder pads at somebody.
As we've seen sometimes in the National Football League, you see some kickers try and make some tackles. They look foolish. But
although I will say Mike Wink is no slim chicken, 6 foot, 205 pounds. He's not afraid to throw his body at somebody.
Here comes hand up the middle. Number 21 with a nice run. Steven Erlinson getting some more action here. His 12th carry of the game.
Erlinson has been running the ball very effectively, getting through the line and getting into that second level.
He's got 12 attempts, 54 yards, and a touchdown. So there has been, they have a two-headed monster as well in their rushing game with Truin and Erlinson. They have over 200 yards rushing total.
They have a false start here.
False start on number 19, Jared Hannigan, senior from Aberdeen, South Dakota.
That's a big no-no right there, a wide receiver getting a false start penalty.
The Mustangs going to look to stop them here. They haven't been really effective on third down or fourth down, but I mean, now in this fourth quarter, you got to think that they're going to try and make some adjustments to stop this very high-powered Wolves offense.
Good containment right there.
That was a great job by Alex Oliver on that tackle to make sure he could contain Jacobson there for a minimal gain.
Him and Pennick on that play closed the gap and was able to get Jacobson for a loss.
Another third down here. The Mustangs have struggled on third down. So let's see if the Mustangs can make a stop here and get the ball back.
3rd and 7. Rolling to his left.
Jacobson's rolling to his left. Throws, and it's caught by number 19 for another first down. Jared Hannigan again. His 6th reception on the day, and that'll put him over 100 yards receiving as well.
Casey Hertz was there with Hannigan, but I believe he slipped as the ball was being thrown and allowed Hannigan to shake that defense.
And Hannigan doing a great job as well. 6 receptions, 106 yards, and a touchdown. He had that one nice 51-yard catch from Jacobson with I mean, a very high-powered offense for the Wolves here.
Lance Boozer back into the game.
And Erlinson
and makes the tackle right there. Boozer.
Lance Boozer, I'll tell you what, Paul, things are looking very good for him.
Lance Boozer is proving himself so far on the field. He's definitely playing for a position here with A.J. Page being down.
There will be an injured Wolf on the field. And then they'll take a timeout as well. And we'll take a 30-second break as well. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
Does retirement have to wait until my 70s?
Is a great college for our kids?
Out of the question?
Is the American dream
out of our reach?
Not if we can help it. We're the National Endowment for Financial Education, a non-profit organization dedicated to helping people just like you get smart about their money. Log on to smartaboutmoney.org today and start taking control of your financial life.
And we are back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. And the injured Wolf on that play was number 72, Justin Parsons. He's walking off under his own power, which is good to see. And the Mustangs, 2nd and 10 for the Wolves, and the Mustangs trying to hold this high-powered offense back here, Paul.
Yeah, definitely. Jacobson and this offense has just been moving the ball effectively throughout the entire game.
Another pistol formation for the Wolves. And Erlinson will take the ball up to about the 32, 33-yard line. Tyler Flood on the tackle. Another third down here for the Wolves. And got to think that the Wolves are looking for a pass here, maybe another rollout by Jacobson. So maybe the Mustangs are ready for it here, huh, Paul?
Hopefully. Probably look for Hannigan. Well, he's not even on the. Oh yes, he's down there at the bottom of our view.
And Erlinson runs it right up the middle, and it looks like he'll be short.
Looks by a yard, I believe he'll be short.
It'll be 4th down for the Wolves, and they are 2 of 2 on 4th down.
And it looks like they're going to bring in their big package.
Bringing in the big package, and the Mustangs.
Truin, the running back, and bringing in that defensive, bringing in the linebacker, Michael Alberts, probably as a fullback again.
The Mustangs are looking for a big stop here. Bringing in their heavy package.
As Jonathan Cross checks in for the Mustangs.
And
Truin.
Truin will take the carry.
Oh,
And it looks
that's
like
going to be close. I think he might have got it, though. It's going to be fairly close, and they're moving the chains.
that will be a 1st down. Another 4th down conversion for the Northern State University Wolves.
3 for 3 today for Northern State as they're 38% coming into tonight.
And you know, when you come down to those 4th and shorts, it's a matter of who can push
Exactly.
back farther. So.
Big on big, the low man wins.
And Jacobson in the pistol formation.
As we have Hannigan versus McReynolds.
Jacobson's going to run again, and he gets hit hard by Casey Hurts. Nice tackle by Casey Hurts.
Threw the shoulder right at him, and he put Jacobson down.
7:10 left in the 4th quarter. Mustangs trying to get the stop here and get the ball back and try to take the lead here. So the Mustangs have given up a total of 459 yards in this game.
And the fact that they're still in this game is very surprising, but both offenses have played superb tonight.
Here comes Truin again. He gets a stiff arm. He gets the 1st down and breaks another tackle, and he is tackled inside the 10-yard line.
Be 1st and goal.
It'll be 1st and goal for the Wolves. Nice run by Nicholas Truin, his 16th attempt. And he will go over the 110-yard mark as well. The Mustangs, rushing-wise for the Wolves right now, they're 235 yards. The Mustangs just trying to keep them at bay, but it looks like they're finding the open holes. Jacobson handoff to Truin, and Truin keeps his legs moving. He's down at about the 1-yard line.
Got a full head of steam on that one.
Looks like he really wanted the touchdown there. That would have been his 2nd of the day.
Was able to break past a few players.
It'll be 2nd and goal. Looks like SMSU is trying to bring in their heavy defensive package here.
Bringing in Leon Perry, Max Matilla, and Jonathan Cross.
And in motion. And off Truin, and he'll waltz into the end zone. It looks like he crossed the plane and fumbled the ball, but it looks like he did get into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Wolves extend their lead now. So 43-35, and with the extra point.
This extra point looms large, because if they make it, it'd be a 2-possession game. If they miss, still a 1-possession game for the Mustangs.
And here comes Shaw for the extra point. He did miss his last extra point. And the Mustangs are either going to try to block it here or get a hand on it. And it looks like they got it.
Oh, they got a great.
And Andrew McReynolds
got an absolute huge rush off the edge there to get a hand on it and then block the extra point.
Andrew McReynolds with the blocked extra point. And we'll have to digest this real quick. So we're going to go on a 30-second break. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
Ladies, are you talking to your partners
about HIV?
2 out of every 3 new HIV/AIDS cases in women are among black women.
Get informed, get tested. Early detection can save your life. If you test positive, seek treatment from a doctor.
Join the campaign to end Black AIDS, a partnership between Abbott and the Magic Johnson Foundation. Go to WeStandWithMagic.com, get resources, and become a member.
And join today, and thank you.
Welcome back to Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center. And Nicholas Truin with the 1-yard run, his second touchdown of the game. That drive lasted 11 plays, 56 yards, took 6 minutes, 46 seconds off the clock. And now the score is 43-35, and a blocked extra point. Andrew McReynolds timed that snap on point there, Paul, and he got that.
He looked like a free runner running the 100 meter at the Olympics right there. I mean, he got an absolute perfect jump off the ball, dove, got a hand on it, and blocked it to keep it a one-possession game. Andrew McReynolds been making plays all night long.
89-yard punt return today, a school record for a touchdown. A couple of pass breakups as well.
Takes the kickoff. Shakes
Andrew
one tackle.
Reynolds shakes the tackle, but he'll be tackled at the 16. And here comes the Mustang offense. Now it's, like you said, Paul, another one-possession game, so that block kick was crucial. I mean, you made the right call there, Paulie.
Absolutely. This is going to be the drive for the Mustangs here to hopefully bring them within with tying the game, possibly if they do score and make the 2-point conversion. Charlie Kern is going to have to play the way he's been playing this second half.
And Kern, a nice out route to Jordan Cross, and he tries to break a tackle. He'll be down at about the 25-yard line. Jordan Cross, his 8th reception on the game, and that'll get him over 50 yards.
Loses his towel in the process and just throws it on the sideline.
Charlie Kern giving the play to his offensive linemen, who've done a great job, only allowed 1 sack today. Kern punt fakes, and he's going to go deep to Cross.
Got him.
And he's right through his hands. Jordan Cross, if he put his hands together a little bit more, he could have got that. But nice effort by Jordan Cross.
Good protection there from the line to allow Charlie Kern to make that throw, but he also took a shot at the end. He was a little slow to get up, but he seems to be fine.
Here comes number 17 into the game at wide receiver, Mike Williams, senior out of Lancaster, California. Looks like the Wolves are showing blitz, and they will. And Tondrum's got some room, and he bounces off a tackler, and he's got the corner, and he'll be tackled at about the 36-yard line. Tyler Tondrum is making plays right now at rushing-wise.
Absolutely. There it was. That big rush to make a difference. Tyler Tondrum made that statement right there, bounced off that tackle, and got an extra 20 yards on the run.
Tyler Tondrum, 10 attempts, 66 yards. And they'll go a screen pass here to Hewitt, and Hewitt will dive forward to about the 32-yard line. And Mustangs are on the move here, Paul, and Tyler Tondrum giving them that extra jolt they need. Tondrum on the left side of Kern. Kern, another short out, but it's batted away by one of the defensive linemen. I believe it was number 92, Scott Taggart, senior out of Chandler, Arizona.
Very dangerous play right there. Ball got batted up at the line and almost got intercepted there. Thankfully, the Mustangs still have the ball.
It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Mustangs. Kern going to do another QB draw here, and he will not get it. He will not get the first down here for the Mustangs. So it'll be 4th down and about 2 or 3. Excuse me, 4th down and 4.
So it would have been no gain on the play, which I found surprising. I thought it would have got at least a yard on it.
5 wide set for the Mustangs. Tyler Tondrum out in the slot to the right.
Timeout called.
Another timeout called
by Northern
State. So we'll take a 30-second break as well. And you're watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
Southwest Minnesota State University, where private school atmosphere meets public school cost. Programs like culinology, agronomy, and environmental science set the standard nationwide, where grad placement rates are over 97%. And the school invests in you, putting over $80 million back into the university. Southwest Minnesota State University, where you belong.
We're back, and the Mustangs have a critical 4th down and 4 to go. So, Paul, question is, what do you think they're going to do there? Do you think they're going to give it to Tyler Tondrum? He had a nice run play right there. Or do you think they'll do a little short out to Jordan Cross? I mean, what do you think?
You know, they had the 5 wide before the timeout. Then they had Tyler Tondrum in the slot, and I said I probably would have gone that route, gone Tondrum in the slot there, a little quick slant, be a mismatch against a linebacker. But we'll have to see what they come up with here on the 4th down. I said earlier there was the play of the game. Now this is the play of the game right here.
And this is the play of game exactly. So now the Mustangs, 399 yards total offensively. Kern is going to roll out, and he's got a receiver, and it's caught by Adam Olson, and he gets by a defender, and he will waltz into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
An absolute beautiful throw right there. Charlie Kern rolling to his left, finds Olson. Olson makes a man miss for the touchdown. Beautiful play there.
The Mustangs are going to go for 2 here, Paul, so another big play here. Great catch by Adam Olson to get off the defender. 6 receptions, 66 yards, and a touchdown. A 33-yard touchdown pass. Charlie Kern has 4 touchdowns on throwing touchdowns on the game. They will go for 2 here.
Kern looks back to the sideline for the signal.
3 minutes and 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
10 seconds left on the play clock.
Kern is looking. They're bringing the blitz. They're going to throw.
Got a man.
He's got a man, and it is caught. They get the 2-point conversion. The Mustangs tie it up here. How big was that block extra point there, Paul?
Oh, absolutely huge. That block there by Andrew McReynolds. The defender there was pointing at the ref to perhaps the receiver was out of bounds on the play, but he had to reestablish himself in the playing field to touch the ball, as it is 2-point conversion as compared to a regular play.
And we'll keep it here since they're almost ready to kick off the ball. But Paul, I got to tell you what, Charlie Kern, Adam Olson, I mean, they got a pretty good connection going here.
Him, Olson, Hewitt, Jordan Cross have been absolutely on the same page all night long.
I mean, you look at Charlie Kern's stats here, Paul. After those 3 interceptions, you look at it, 31 completions, 43 attempts, 298 yards, and 4 touchdowns. I mean, the touchdowns outweigh those interceptions, what you want to see.
Definitely. Those touchdowns are huge. They come at the right time after an interception or the team has scored points before him. So the defense is going to have to step up here in this last 3 minutes and 7 seconds.
And Wank's going to kick it off. Nice kick by Wank.
He's going to bring it out.
Erlinson with the return.
Broke about 3 tackles there on that play. Only at the 20, though.
Correction, that was Zach Barber on the return. Dalen Finley on the tackle. Haven't called his name much, but he's also a very good corner for the Mustang defense. Hopefully he can make a play here, or anybody else on the Mustang defense. They gotta, I mean, you gotta think they gotta make a stop here to keep them out of field goal range and score a touchdown, because they could run down the clock here, Paulie.
Especially with the high power rushing attack they've had all night with Nick Truen. And Erlinson too and especially especially Jacobson as well. He's definitely had his fair share of big runs.
Truin the ball carrier on that play. And the Mustang fans are getting into it now, Paulie. It looks like they're really pulling for this Mustang team to come out and make a stop here.
Yeah, if you would have said that we'd be tied with 3 minutes left at the start of the third quarter, a lot of people would have probably left. But there's still a good crowd here tonight to cheer on the Mustangs here on the Ag Bowl weekend.
It looks like the Wolves are either going to run here or maybe hopefully the Mustangs aren't fooled on a play action pass.
Well designed run here. Nice tackle there.
Jacobson looks like he will get the first down. And he'll get it.
And he does.
Jared Jacobson has 10 attempts, over 50 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So you got to look at Jacobson as well. He's a very mobile quarterback there, Paul.
Very much the same as Charlie Kern. As we've been saying a lot tonight, that these offenses are very similar to each other. They're feeding off of each other and have a lot of the same plays.
And off to Truin, and Truin will take it up to about the 38-yard line. Nate Truin has been the leading rusher for the Wolves. 19 attempts, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And he'll get the ball again. Nice blocking from the Wolves there.
Fairly close to the first down. It's about 2 yards short. Ooh, actually about a yard and a half. The third one. Got to watch the run here.
Another handoff, and he is stood up, and it doesn't look like he got it.
Very close. He might have lost a yard.
The Mustangs will take a timeout as well, and we'll take a 30-second break here. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU TV.
626,000 investors.
That's how many people SIPC has helped since 1970.
Over $15 billion.
That's how much SIPC has made it possible for investors to recover.
SIPC.
That's the Securities Investor Protection Corporation.
An investor's first line of defense in the unlikely event that a brokerage firm fails.
SIPC, for real people, like me.
And you.
We're back here at Mackey Field at the Schwann Regional Event Center. And the Mustangs are in a tight ball game, 43-43 against Northern State University. So, Paul, I mean, Mustangs make a big stop on third down, and now the Wolves approach a 4th down and 1. If you're the coach of the Wolves here, what would you do?
You know, it's a tough call. I mean, I would honestly I would actually go for it on 4th down. Looks like they are going to go for it here. Go for it here on 4th down. Even though you're in your own side of the 50, you've been able to create something here on 4th down, as they are 3 of 3 tonight from 4th down.
They're bringing in their heavy package again. It looks like he's going to
very tight.
Sneak. And
it's going to be close.
It's going to be really close. It doesn't look like
Coach Sauter says that they don't have it. It is going to be extremely close.
They might come out for a measurement.
It might take a measurement here with 1:02 left. A smart decision there by Coach Sauter to take the time out after the 3rd down.
And they're still debating on whether it's a 1st down.
The down marker on the far side says 1st down.
And they will measure it, so we'll see.
We will get an official measurement here.
Measurement timeout.
And it looks like
have a few players in our way, so we can't exactly tell.
The ref will look at it.
We have a great shot here.
Nice shot here of the ball. And the players, and
wow.
Oh, and they do get the 1st down.
That is a great spot right there compared to where the down marker was. I thought it was a lot closer than that.
It's 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Mustangs still have the Wolves in their own 41-yard line.
Smart move there by Coach Dotch to go for it on 4th down as they get the first down and maybe create something for Northern State here.
Nice passing. Wow, what a catch by Connor Doherty. We haven't called his name.
Nate Carr made that catch.
Nate Carr's on the
Oh, that's my
so.
side. That's right. My fault, actually. Connor Doherty.
Connor Doherty. We haven't called his name much yet today, and he gets the first down at the 45.
Throws it up in the air.
He'll throw it out of bounds. Good job by Jared Jacobson to make sure that pass wasn't in the field of play for an interception for the Mustangs, but Mustangs definitely needed that. need the interception in there, but we got a 2nd down and 10. Mustangs are trying to make a stop here.
From the 35, looks like about the 35-yard line. Plenty of time here for Northern State as they have no timeouts, actually.
Mustangs haven't had any sacks on Jacobson. And Truin gets the ball, and he runs it up.
He tackled inbounds. Clock's still running.
32 seconds and counting. It'll be 2nd down. No, excuse me, 3rd and 1 for the Wolves. Mustangs are coming with a blitz here.
Clock's still rolling.
Truin will get the ball. It looks like he will get the first down. The clock keeps running. Oh, no, excuse me, it does not.
Clock has stopped.
And
spike it.
Spike the ball. 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Decision here for Northern State is if they still want to run at least one more play, maybe get a quick out to the sideline, gain some yards for their kicker.
On this drive, it has been 11 plays, 56 yards. Started at the Northern State 20. It looks like they're going to bring in the field goal unit. So here we go. Here we go, Paul. It's
this is what it comes down to right here.
And Nathan Shaw will be in on the kick. Reset the play clock to 25. And maybe if Andrew McReynolds times this one, he could block it here, huh, Paulie?
Hopefully coming off the right side of the formation.
41-yard field goal attempt here.
Oh, offside.
Offsides. And the kick
and it
is
wouldn't
off.
have been no good.
And it's no good.
But he was offside. Andrew McReynolds was offside. They will get at least another shot at it.
And we'll see what the official call is first.
It had to be offside.
It's just, yep.
So that will give Northern State another shot at it.
The Mustangs gonna try and block this here, or
hopefully he'll miss it again, because he did not hit it good. At all. Mustangs call timeout.
And the Mustangs will call timeout, and we'll take a 30-second break as well. You're watching Mustang football here on KSSU television.
In today's economy, you want a degree from an affordable college that leads to a well-paying job. At Southwest Minnesota State University in Marshall, that's what you'll receive. In-state tuition for all. A private school feel at a public school price. Our grad placement rate is over 95%, and you'll attend one of the finest universities in the Midwest. A challenging yet nurturing academic environment and value for your academic dollar are what you will receive at Southwest Minnesota State, where you belong.
Welcome back to Mackey Field at the Strawn Regional Event Center on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. The Northern State University Wolves are attempting a field goal here to try and seal this game. There's 6 seconds left on the clock, and Andrew McReynolds went offsides on the first attempt, and the Wolves did miss it. But here comes another shot at it. Mustangs trying to keep it tied here, trying to block this kick. Kicks is up, and it is
no good.
Good.
Oh.
And the Northern State University Wolves get the field goal.
1 second still left on the clock.
And there's still 1 second left on the clock. It would be an absolute miracle if the Mustangs could get this on the kickoff.
From our perspective, it looked like it did miss the left upright.
Had to make sure for the official word from the officials as well. So it did look like it missed, but the Mustangs still have 1 second here. You know, you never know.
It isn't over until it's over.
Exactly. But what a game, Paul. You know, you gotta say that both teams have really bounced back from tough losses, and the Mustangs just right now, you know, their chance of winning looks slim, but you got to like what you've seen offensively and a little bit defensively.
Yeah, you can't really get mad at either team. They both performed well when they needed to. Both offenses came out in an absolute slugfest of a game offensively, 46-43. That's just unbelievable.
Tyler Tondrum and Andrew McReynolds will
probably go
hopefully
for
take the kick, or exactly,
possibly a squib kick here to get the clock rolling.
And here comes Shaw with the kick,
and he will
squib it, but it will go to Andrew McReynolds. He tries to field it, he gets it. He tries to get away, but he'll be tackled by number 21, Steven Erlinson. So that will end the game, and the Northern State University Wolves get the win over the Southwest Minnesota State Mustangs, 46-43. So we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll give you our post-game report here on KSSU TV, and we'll be back.
Ladies, are you talking to your partners
about HIV?
2 out of every 3 new HIV/AIDS cases in women are among black women.
Get informed, get tested. Early detection can save your life. If you test positive, seek treatment from a doctor.
Join the campaign to end Black AIDS, a partnership between Abbott and the Magic Johnson Foundation. Go to WeStandWithMagic.com, get resources, and become a member.
And join today, and thank you.
And welcome back to Mackey Field here at the Schwann Regional Event Center on the campus of Southwest Minnesota State University. For the third year in a row, the Mustangs lose at Ag Bowl at home, 46-43 to the Northern State University Wolves. So now, Paul, let's look at some of the stats here from each team, the leaders. So let's take a look at Jared Jacobson. 27 completions, 35 attempts, 275 yards and a touchdown. And Nicholas Truin, 22 attempts, 129 yards and 2 touchdowns. Steven Erlinson, 15 attempts, 63 yards and a touchdown. And Jared Jacobson, 11 attempts, 57 yards and 2 touchdowns. Connor Doherty, 7 receptions, 96 yards, no touchdowns. And Jared Hannigan with 6 attempts. 6 receptions, 106 yards, and a touchdown. And Paul, let's send it over to you to the Mustangs stats.
Yeah, the Mustangs tonight, Charlie Kern was 31 of 43 passing with 293 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Rushing, Tyler Tondrum was 10 attempts for 66 yards, and Charlie Kern also had 9 attempts for 55 yards. Receiving-wise, Jordan Cross led the way with 8 receptions, 55 yards. Nathaniel Hewitt had 7 receptions for 64 yards, and Adam Olson had 6 receptions for 66 yards.
And we look at this whole game here, Paul, and both teams came out firing offensively, and it just came down to a late field goal, a late penalty. But what do you think the Mustangs have to do coming up next week against a very, very, very tough opponent in the Minnesota State Mavericks?
The Mavericks themselves always have a very good program on both sides of the ball, offensive, defensively. And defense is going to loom huge in that game, as hopefully SMSU will find a way to correct the mistakes that they had defensively for the future.
And and then the Mustangs will play at Minnesota State on October 4th, and they'll come back against Upper Iowa, and that is homecoming as well. So October 11th, and Northern State will be taking on next. They will be taking on Minot State, and that is Gypsy Days for the Northern State Wolves. So, Paul, great job on the call today, and we thank all the camera people and the people behind the scenes as well for their great shots, making us sound good and look good. And we'll see you next week, or excuse me, we'll see you 2 weeks from now at homecoming when the Mustangs will be taking on Upper Iowa. So have a good night, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.